Alright guys, BLM here back with another live stream. Again, same thing as the beginning of most of my streams. Gotta do some checkups on things. But yeah, we're gonna finish up Assassin's Creed Revelations. We're finally done with this shit. I mean, we've been playing the Ezio trilogy now for almost a month. I mean, it was one of my first streams where we started this series here. And we're about to wrap it up. So, again, just change the game and just gotta check the audio real quick and then we should be good. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we're good. So yeah, it's me raccoons already here. Yeah, I'm always surprised when like people show up this quickly. It's like really bizarre to me, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna be finishing up Revelations here. We're at the end of the game. All we gotta do is sequences 7, 8, and 9, which are all relatively short, and then we'll watch Embers at the end. Shouldn't take too long, so let's get started. Yeah, early-ish stream. I mean, it is early, relatively, obviously. Like, it's not even 11 o'clock where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, didn't have anything I really wanted to get done tonight. There wasn't, or anything reasonable to get done. So I was just like, whatever, let's just start streaming now. That way I'm not going to be, like, ridiculously tired by the end of stream, hopefully. Again, like, last stream I was, like, pretty much dead by the end of it, and it's kind of why I pretty much quit on Lost Archive by the end of it. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, so essentially with Revelations here, we've pretty much done everything I want to do outside finishing the main story. I mean, we didn't finish the Master Assassin missions, but we did most of them. Like, pretty much did, I think, like, all but 2, so it's like, whatever, who cares? Again, I've played them in the past, so that's fine. And then Lost Archive, again, we didn't finish because the game glitched on me, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care enough. And again, another thing that I've played multiple times in the past, so it's fine. Yeah, I mean, relatively, I mean, the thing is, like, I try to start, especially on days that don't work, I try to start streaming at 11. It's just that usually things don't work out. But yeah, I mean, today, it's like, again, I didn't have anything major I wanted to get done. I did work on the BBAU review. Finally got work done on that, considering I hadn't even started up until this point. So I finally got, pretty much most of the prep I could do, right now. So I like got like images for episodes. I got the thumbnail made. I started writing the review, which is going to be really long, and I really wish I could make it shorter, because it's like, who gives a shit about BBAU? But if I'm gonna cover it in the same way that I cover most other things, it kind of has to be that length. I don't know, it's like a weird thing where it's like, I don't actually like BB used this like thing where it's like, I don't actually care that much about how the game is playing out. Yeah, I feel like I still should mention these things about the game. Like, within my review, it's like, I talk about how, like, certain twists are unfair and that sort of thing. But it's like, in reality, it's like, I don't care that much. Like, I mean, BBAU is, like, a thing I've, like, kind of grown at this point to not care about the actual game. So I don't know, like, it's just, like, I just end up, like, talking about, or writing about things like that, I do debate over whether it's worth keeping in the script or not. Because, like, at this point, like, I mean, just the... Yeah, I take notes. Like, my notes right now, after 17 episodes, was 8,500 words long. Which, by the way, it was really fun rereading these notes from, like, earlier episodes. Considering, like, I clearly just wasn't giving a shit. Like, there's, like, a lot of points in the notes where I'm just saying, like, why the fuck are we seeing this? Like, why is this a segment on the show? And, like, stuff like that. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, notes are pretty lengthy, there. I don't know how long, like, essentially what I do when I get around to writing the video is I put the notes all in one document, and then I, start writing the script and, like, delete the notes, of what I've already, like, written about, as I go along, and, like, The script is like, I mean, like in the word count is getting shorter and shorter, but still at 8,000 words after 5 episodes. Which, I mean, like, obviously it's not going to end up being 8,000 words for everything up to this point, but it's like, it's probably still going to be like around like 6 to 7,000, probably 7,000, I would say. And, obviously we still have, from what I understand, we still have 9 more episodes. Again, it's not clear because Australia doesn't like to release like how long their seasons are, which is really annoying, both with this and Australian Survivor. Obviously, Australian Survivor now we kind of like have a general sense due to how many seasons there are, but with Big Brother Australia, we really don't know how long the season's going to be. We can only really guess. And based on how many people are left and like how the season should play out, again, it should be 9 more episodes, which again is way longer than I thought it was going to be coming into it. Like, I thought it was going to be a 20-episode season. Okay, I really just fucked that up out of nowhere. But like we kept on adding people. It's like gotten to the point now where it's like, I like no matter what, this script has to be long. Like it is. I think it's gonna be shorter than last season's, thankfully. Which I don't even get how the fuck I made the script so long for last season. Okay, how am I not countering this? What? Thank you. Yeah, like last season's script for BBAU is like one of my longest scripts ever. For some reason, it's like 11,000 words. And like the video ended up being like an hour and 8 minutes or something like that. Again, this should be shorter, despite there being more episodes. But I mean, to be honest though, is it going? It's probably going to actually be around the same length. Just obviously more episodes, kind of better. Like whatever. Yeah, you get the point. I really didn't want the script to be that long though. Or really just didn't want the video to be that long. Again, like I talked about this before that, like I'm trying to make my videos shorter, but it's not working. And I just end up, like, it ends up just being long anyway. Like, even like today with a Survivor UK Pool Altiga retrospective that came out, it's like I tried so hard to make that script as short as possible, and it still ended up being like a 50-minute video. I don't know, it is what it is. I mean, again, like, I'm not gonna cut content that I feel like is still important to what I'm trying to say in the video, but it's like, ideally I would have these videos be a bit shorter than what they are. That's a lot of the reason why I still only do 2 videos a week, when based on how I produce videos, like, I should be able to do more than that. Like, I should be able to do probably 3 videos a week. But again, I'm just not confident enough in being able to produce. Again, 3 videos a week is a lot, especially when I have a job and everything. But it's like, it should be possible, especially if it should be possible if I were to make shorter videos, and also videos that are easier to put together. And to be honest, there's a lot of videos that are easier to put together that I want to make. Again, there's a lot of Assassin's Creed videos I want to make that should be relatively easy to put together. It's just that again, it's just that they're probably going to be long, and through that take a while to edit and everything, and take a while to actually end up putting together, which is a lot of the reason why I don't do them. And like, it's also like, there's, in terms of like, if I were to like do a schedule like I am now, where 2 videos a week, there's just not enough room in the schedule to do those, where I feel like these other videos are videos I'd rather do. And are also videos that probably fit with the overall flow of the channel a bit more, where, again, like, at this point I've kind of gone away from Assassin's Creed. Like, I would love to do a series ranking again, I would love to do a DLC ranking again, but it's like, outside of that, it's like, nothing within Assassin's Creed seems super major to me. And like, to be honest, also right now, like, just with Assassin's Creed, it's like, it's also a bit icky due to the Ubisoft situation. Kulu, everyone's favorite villain. Oh, and Manuel Palologos, again, 2 of the greatest villains of all time. I always like this sequence though. Like, it takes place entirely within this cave. Like, to a degree, it's like a bit of an unnecessary, like, piece of the story, but I've always liked it for some reason.
Nicholas has. He's on leave in the market.
Christemo, I'd like to run that man through with a spear.
Hey, keep that to yourself, Taxi.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like the note-taking process, like it doesn't really, I mean, it does and it doesn't, like, harm my experiences watching the shows. I think it just makes it more that, like, I have to actually be paying attention a lot more. Like, something like tonight, I watched Survivor Michigan, like, new episode of Survivor Michigan. Like, that I'm obviously not taking notes for because I'm not making a video on it. And I feel like I just have a much more lax time when watching it than I do with BBAU, where, like, I'm constantly, like, having to, like, write about what I'm thinking as I'm watching it. And I mean, and also to be fair, it's like, it's not like I have to. Like, this is all entirely a thing I'm doing on my own. Like, it's not like, but, there we go. Like, no one's forcing me to do a BBAU review. No one's forcing me to do a review of The Circle UK or Circle U or any of these shows. Like, it's purely me doing this on my own. Especially because, like, those videos don't even, like, aren't gonna do well. Like, what is it? Celebrity Circle U. Actually, this is, like, kind of insane to me that, I actually looked this up, right before recording here. The Survivor UK Pulautiga retrospective that came out today, it's actually doing better than what my Celebrity Circle review did at this point of it being out, which is just funny to me. That, again, oh, fuck off. A retrospective about a show that almost no one has watched. Like a show that aired 20... Okay, are we really doing this? A show that aired 20 years... Okay, fine, whatever. A show that aired 20 years ago now that no one watched is getting more views than a very recent season of UK television. But whatever. Okay. And that being said, it's not like it's the Pulautiga video is doing that great. Like, it's number 9 out of my last 10 videos, with number 10 being the 13 Sentinels video that just came out this Monday. So it's like, it's not doing, like, great in the grand scheme of things, but it's doing pretty much what I was expecting. I mean, like, it's on pace to get probably, like, a little bit over 1,000 views by the end of its run. That's fine. Again, pretty much what I was expecting. There's a player ranking coming out at some point, too, for Pulautiga, which, it'll be interesting to see how that does. I would assume it would do worse.
You took your time.
But we'll see. It probably will do worse, but I did have a lot of fun. Like, I actually had fun putting that together, though. I actually did enjoy doing a player ranking of Survivor UK, even though it felt like one of the most pointless videos I was ever doing.
Shaku. I'll kill him.
Wait.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're towards the end of Revelations here, end of this stream series. Kind of the first, like, major stream series I'm doing on this channel. Like, well, like, obviously you could break it up into 2 Brother Revelations. Like, really, the entire point of playing all 3 of these games was to get to Revelations. And, again, gonna do that 10-year retrospective later in the year. So, yeah. Almost nearing the end of that. I mean, this has taken us, what, almost a month? Like, which, by the way, I forgot to even mention this, that, yeah, we did start streaming, what, a month ago from last stream. So, yeah, that's something. I mean, obviously, like, the first few streams I didn't really tell anyone about. Like, even now, like, to be honest, like, I'm surprised as many people showed up, considering I've only announced it through, 2 relatively small videos. Like, what, it was the, South Africa cast assessment, which I think only has, like, 2,000, a little bit over 2,000 views, and the, BBCan 9 review, right? Which that one's actually been doing pretty well, actually, still. I'm actually surprised that's still getting views. or as many views as it is. Like, it's nearing 5,000 views, I think, which is pretty good for BB Can. But yeah, I mean, like, those are the only 2 videos I've announced it in. And again, like, I think the next video that I'm gonna mention, well, I mean, it'll be one of 2 videos, I think. It'll be either the, I always like this mission, by the way. 'Cause it's like perfectly set up here. So, yeah, more, Marine Review history, yeah. But, yeah, alright. Let's just focus on this because I don't want to fuck this up, because... But what was it? Alright. Oh, fuck off. Okay, fine. Good enough. I love how the lighting is so fucked in this remaster. But whatever. I also found it so weird how he gets memory corridor now, but then doesn't get one for when we actually kill him in a second. Yeah, next video is down, like, again, I'll probably do it at the start of, like, the BB 23 cast assessment. I'll probably mention the stream, and then probably, again, I plan on doing a Survivor 41 video, probably, like, just on my general thoughts on, like, a lot of the changes that they're doing and everything. Like, that's probably gonna be whenever the cast is fully announced. Oh, I forgot that you can just finish it just by killing him. You don't have to bother of anyone else.
Can you walk?
Actually, it's insane that we're already this far after only 16 minutes, considering, like, we're well over the halfway point of this sequence already.
We could not fake that.
I feel like on a normal playthrough, this usually takes about half an hour to get to the point where I'm at.
If you do that, all hell will break.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You'll
Either way,
panic the
whatever.
entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Yeah, BB23 cast assessment, and then the Survivor 41. Like, it's probably gonna be like cast. I don't know if I'm gonna. What am I gonna call it? Probably cast reaction plus thoughts on new format changes. I don't know, something like that. Whatever. Which is the name I gave to or is a similar naming convention to what I did of Survivor 40. I don't know what I'm gonna do 42 though. That's the weird thing about, like, calling it like a cast reaction and that sort of stuff, is because, like, I don't think I'm gonna do a video about the cast of 42. So that's kind of where I'm, like, a bit iffy on it, because it's like really, like, this is more so gonna be a video not really about the cast itself, but more so about, like, the changes that they've made within production, like talking about, like, the reduction of days, talking about the diversity, talking about another thing, no names for seasons, that sort of stuff. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to name it, but to us it really doesn't matter. And I'll talk about the cast of 41 within it, but I'm not going to go through, like, person by person, I don't think, because, again, there isn't much to say. Like, it's not like a... Like, with South Africa, it's like, I was more willing to do that sort of thing, because it's like, I don't feel like we're going to get much other context. Or, I mean, like, now we do, because there's the RHAP interviews, but to be honest, I haven't listened to them, and I don't really plan to. So, but, like, with 41, like, there is no context here, and there's not going to be context until the actual cast release, which I will do a formal cast assessment at that point. But, again, this video will be more of a general video, and, like, I'm debating over how I want to approach it, too, whether I'll just make it an extra video, or if I'll make it a, like, part of the actual schedule, and, like, bump things around because of it. We'll see. To be honest, there's a certain part of the schedule that I'm not super happy with right now, with, like, how it feels pretty inconsistent. So maybe that's what, like, I'll try to maneuver things around there to, like, I might make it just a third video per week and try to help the schedule out on that portion of it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Again, I don't plan on making it until at least next month, because I don't expect the full cast to be out until... I mean, I say next month, but, like, next month is in a few days, isn't it? But, yeah, I mean, like, it'll probably be, like, sometime in June, maybe early July. We'll see. Maybe I'll just, I don't know if I want to wait that long though. I was gonna say maybe like wait for Survivor 41 and 42 to finish, or to like finish filming, and then like we know the cast of both of them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably give another plug to the Twitch channel on that video as well. And then, again, probably again at the Survivor 41 cast assessment. But after that, I'm probably just going to, that'll probably just be it. I feel like at that point, it's like I've reached out to all the people I'm going to reach out to. Okay. Yeah, obviously, like, at this point, though, like, I mean, I haven't even... Again, like, I have 8,000 subscribers, like, the most, the biggest video that I've announced it in is in the video of 5,000 subscribers. So, again, I feel like there is some untapped potential there. I just realized I forgot to get the thing back here, in terms of, building this channel a bit. But, like, to be honest, I don't really care that much. I kind of like it with a much smaller audience. I feel like there's a lot less pressure on trying to actually stay entertaining the entire way. Yeah, we're getting through this pretty quickly. Like, we're already on the final mission of the... Well, I mean, actually, no, there's the Altair mission, but... pretty deep into this. Are we gonna get some frame rate issues? Because in the original release, there's frame rate issues here. Nah, we got some jankiness. Not really frame rate, though.
You need to take cover. Get out of my way. Citizens, soldiers, compose yourselves. Do not give in to fear. We are the true shepherds of Constantinopolis. We are the lords of this land.
With your Twitch, I know you use it a lot, but is it only for games that will get videos, or will it be for any game? No, I mean, it'll be for just any game that I want to play that I don't need footage for. Like, or, well, we'll see. I mean, essentially, like, not necessarily for videos. I mean, like, it is and it isn't. Like, pretty much at this point, like, any game I play is essentially for a video. And like I plan on making like the Twitch, like the games you play on Twitch here, like to be kind of helping out with that process of getting through some of these games, but not necessarily like videos that will directly be video. Like not every game we play here is going to have its own retrospective or whatever. But like coming up, like as again, next major video, next big video game video I want to do. Is the top games of the generation video. And like when doing that, there's a lot of games I feel like I need to replay that one I already have footage for, so I don't need more footage for them, and also yeah, I probably like I feel like there are games that I would be like willing to stream. So it's like games like Death Stranding, games like the Gravity Rush games, Firewatch, Inside, I forgot what else, but like games like that, like those are games that I will be I plan on playing on the channel at some point, but aren't necessarily getting their own individual videos, but they're more so like helping out this bigger video I plan on doing. Yeah, I plan on streaming for a while. Like, I mean, I don't plan on stopping. Like, it's this. I'm planning on making this a routine thing. The first week I streamed, like first couple weeks, I did it 4 times a week, which I think that really burned me out. I feel like 4 times is a bit much for me with my current schedule. But recently I've been doing 3, which has been more tolerable, though. And I feel like that's going to be the norm from this point forward. That was funny. But yeah, there might be some wonky weeks. Next week is going to be one of those wonky weeks. I'm going to be pretty busy. Well, not busy. That's probably not a good phrasing of it, but I'm going to be having pretty inconsistent time. I think that's probably a better way to phrase it next week. Which, by the way, I might as well mention this. I talked about this in my last stream, how I was so happy that my work ended up canceling a project that I was working on. That through that, essentially, they didn't need me next week for Tuesday and Thursday, which I normally work. So I was like, well, I'm willing to take the days off. Don't reschedule me for anything. I'm good. I'm willing to take the week off. I'm good. And then those fuckers scheduled me. So I'm working anyway. It's like, I almost had a week off. Which, I mean, to be fair, would have meant I made less money because I do get, like, I don't have not paid on salary, but I would have been willing to take the take the week off. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess.
I should not have put him in charge of our Masyaf expedition. He was an arrogant man. Impossible to keep in line.
Disappoint me, Ahmed. Why are the Templars?
Because I am tired of all of these pointless blood feuds.
But yeah, I mean, with streaming, yeah, as like, plan on continuing this as long as I'm doing the channel. Again, like, how consistent it is might be a bit wonky, but again, I'm going to try for 3 times a week. With, again, the ideal schedule would be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, but every week so far since I've decided on that, something's come up to where it's gotten messed up, so, I don't know, we'll see. There's more than this? Ah, fuck, I fucked up the line. Like this week, I would have done that. The problem is, I have to get up super early on Friday, and because of that, I won't be able to stream tomorrow night. So that is canceled, which is why I streamed on Sunday, even though I wasn't feeling like it, because I wanted to get this game done this week. And I was assuming it was going to take 3 more streams, which turns out I was right. Okay, perfect. Wait, why am I bothering with this? I can just escape. Game? Game. Thank you. Thank you? Good. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, I naturally talk very monotone, but I try not to. And it's like, sometimes, like, it feels like my voice can't handle me not talking monotone, and that's why I get, like, a higher pitched voice. I don't know, whatever. But also, I feel like I get, like, higher pitch when I'm, like, trying to be sarcastic and stuff, too, so that's another element of it. Ah, fuck off. Okay, it's not this way. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the plan moving forward with the streams, is, we're gonna just be playing probably games that will, progress the, top games of the generation video. So again, next stream series that I'm pretty confident we're gonna do is Death Stranding. Gonna be starting that probably... I don't know, to be honest. I don't know when the next day I'm going to be able to stream this. Just thinking this through again, tomorrow, I already mentioned that. Friday, I have to work early on Saturday. Saturday, I have to work early on Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to be working until pretty late as well. So it's like, probably not ideal there. Plus also, I think I actually have... Yeah, I think I have to get up early on Monday anyway, because I have some family stuff going on with Memorial Day and all that bullshit. And then, yeah, so it might be Monday night. That might be the next time. We'll see. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it will work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Yeah, because I'm really, like, it's really just I'm busy these next, like, 4 days or so. Yeah, like, tomorrow morning is the before work. Actually, there's a lot of shit going on tomorrow. You got the challenge All-Stars finale tomorrow morning, which I plan on watching right away and finishing the script tomorrow morning before I go to work. And then I'll probably try to record the video on Friday, and then I don't know when I'll edit it. I'll probably try to edit it Friday if I can.
So,
To be honest, most of the video is edited already. Like, everything I could do up until this point is edited. It's more so, like, how long is this part about the finale and the remaining 10 players going to be. But, yeah, that's probably the plan for Friday. Let's do that. If I have time, I'll work on the BBAU review again, which, again, made very little progress today. I mean, like, I made decent like, again, I did prep, I did the thumbnail. I wrote part of the script, but not as much as I would have liked, but I wasn't really willing to spend too much longer. Because I was just really trying to make like, not tire myself out. Because, again, like, last stream, I was just so fucked by the end. Like, I pretty much had, like, even though the last stream, like, wasn't even that long. Like, it was only, not even 3 hours long. Like, I was just so tired by the end of it. So I was just trying to avoid that tonight, because I really, really want to finish Revelations. And to be fair, like, we're definitely going to finish Revelations. Like, unless the game crashes on me. And even then, like, I'll probably just start a new stream anyway. Like, we're definitely finishing Revelations tonight.
let's go.
Like, we're very, very close. Like, we have, what, an hour and maybe 15 minutes after this mission here? And then we just have to watch Embers, which is like a 15-minute video. So, we're definitely finishing it tonight. I have no real doubt there.
Let's go.
And then we can move on to probably Death Stranding, which will probably take a while. Like, Death Stranding, the first time I played it, I think it took me like 35-ish hours. This time we're going to be, like, rushing through it a bit. Like, last time I did, like, a little bit of side content here and there. Like, this time we're not even going to bother. I'm just going to rush through the main story. Really, the main things I want to look for in Death Stranding are reanalyzing the narrative, and I always love that. Actually, I love this entire thing here.
When I was very young,
I was foolish enough to believe that our creed. Yeah. Again, this is like. Yeah, I'll talk about this in the retrospective. But this is like a thing that I never picked up on until very recently.
I have done my part.
That this entire memory here is essentially the final thing for Ezio, or like at this point Ezio like sees the knowledge of Altair has at the end of his life, and sees his regrets and realizes that he doesn't want to have those same regrets in his life, where he's dedicated so much of his life up until this point of being an assassin and leading the assassins, and he ends up at the end of this game, obviously letting all that go, decides to live with Sophia, or marry Sophia, whatever, start a family, all that sort of stuff, which he's been neglecting because of his dedication to the assassins. And you see that in Sequence 8, where, like, he starts to do things that he typically wouldn't do. Like, even here, like, he just blows up the entire cave with innocent people in it. It's like he starts to do very unassassin-like things because he's becoming disillusioned with the creed and not really being as dedicated to it as he used to be.
All of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself? And
Yeah, in terms of working on stuff on the channel,
because I have been careless.
yeah, right away, again, Challenge All-Stars, that'll be the priority from this point forward. Once that's done, really got to get caught up on BBAU. I believe in the immediate future, the only videos I don't have done right now are, again, the Challenge, which will come out next Wednesday. BBAU, which will come out whenever BBAU finishes, and BB23 cast assessment, which will come whenever the cast comes out. Currently watching BB10 on episode 14. You're not liking BB10? I mean, like, it does get better. Like, it definitely gets better. Wait, so, okay, you're on episode 14. So that means you're probably... have you gotten to? Yeah, you probably did already, right? You've gotten to, like, I'm not gonna say it just because I don't want to spoil it, but like, I mean, you probably already know. It's like also, yeah. What's the latest eviction you've seen? I feel like I should know. Like, I have a general idea of what it is, but like, it definitely gets better. Like, it gets better in the end game. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm assuming you know Dan wins. I mean, again, but it's like, yeah. I mean, I think Dan's game really picks up after the jury phase of the game, and I think that's when the season itself really picks up. For me, though, the season was already good to this point. I mean, have you gotten to Keisha's birthday already? You should already, right? By episode 14? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you saw the Jesse eviction. Yeah. So, yes, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like the season was already great by this point. It wasn't, like, top, like, it wasn't the #1 season yet. But, like, I feel like, for me, it's like, the season was pretty great by that point. Again, you already have, I think that just the eviction week was really great. You have Keisha's birthday. You have a lot of the infighting between, I already forgot what their alliance was called. But, with the Coven, right? The Coven. The Libra, April, Keisha alliance, which I don't even think that was mentioned on the show, their alliance name. Or if it was very brief. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like the season's already good by that point. I do feel like the week that you're at is, like, kind of slow. Like, there isn't much going on there. But, the next week is, like, kind of okay. The week after that, though, is an all-time great week of Big Brother. Again, the, final 7 round? Like, that's really great. And, like, I think from that point on, it's, like, top-tier Big Brother. Like, it's all-time. And, like, BB10 is my favorite season. Like, I feel like for me, it's the season I just find the most consistent all around. And, yeah, I feel like from Final 7 on, it's, like, it's top-tier Big Brother. But, yeah, I mean, if you're not, like, super high on it already, like, if you're not, like, already high on it now, then I don't know, maybe it just isn't going to end up being one of the best seasons for you. But I mean, again, things can change. Yeah, I mean, again, like, it's different for everyone. I mean, people have their different opinions on seasons. Like, it's like, you shouldn't like feel obligated to like BB10 when it just isn't hitting it for you. Yusuf, we have this scene. Have I had the chance to listen to RJ interviews for Survivor South Africa? I haven't. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to at this point. I think I'm just going to go into the season blind, relatively blind. I have listened, actually the thing I did listen to was the It's a Look podcast with Bryce. Which I did learn some things through that, but I haven't listened to the individual individual interviews. And to be honest, for me, like, I always find, like, preseason interviews to be pretty tough to listen to, especially if like, it isn't a great interviewer, and, like, with them not even having a real interviewer with those, because there were, like, obviously just, like, sent questions, and they just, like, answered them based off the questions that they were sent. Like, I just felt like it doesn't really incentivize me to actually go listen to them. But I am excited for Survivor South Africa, though. I'm really, like, what? It's a week from tomorrow, right? It's very soon. It actually sucks that, again, I thought I was going to get the day off, the day that the premiere is on. But it turns out I am working that day, so gonna probably have to watch it late. I don't know how I actually want it, like, because I've talked about this. I wanted to make Thursday one of my stream days. The problem is with that, and I think I definitely will when Big Brother season gets around, because like we can talk about the eviction episode and all that stuff, or the eviction. I don't even know if I'll be able to watch the episode in time, but obviously I'll know what's like coming by that point anyway, just from following the feeds. But yeah, I think Survivor SA is gonna be tough to watch in time, so I don't know.
Such fury.
Where is she?
Yeah, Dina's my winner pick too. I mean, largely because like
Kill me.
I don't have much information, and like Dino, like I don't like. I will say that Dino's my winner pick, but I don't think Dino wins. Like it's kind of this weird case where like I'm picking Dino because he's my rooting interest. I think Dino is the person that I relate to the most, and I think has the most potential to play a really hard game. However, like I don't realistically see him winning the game. Like, oh yeah, this is a great conversation.
How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly,
I stay true to my creed. I always love that line for some reason. But
and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower.
yeah, I mean, really excited for the premiere. Really excited for the season as a whole. Again, we'll be doing a mid-season power ranking around the time to merge, and then obviously review and player ranking at the end. And we'll talk about it on stream, obviously. That's obviously another thing. Not going to make individual episodes on or individual videos on each episode. Obviously, just don't have the time for that.
But I never expected to hear.
Again, should be fun to talk about.
What do you think?
I really like the cast. I do feel like there's a couple people that I'm like kind of just a bit on, but I'm like for the most part, I really do like the cast.
It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate
It's Suleiman's last scene,
not
isn't
seek
it?
to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A qanun that applies to all in equal measure. Stand back! Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
I mean, that's another thing I should talk about probably, is that with Survivor SA. Is I did see that Dino, like, has been, like, tweeting things, like, mentioning me, which is interesting. But the thing is, like, I don't use Twitter. Like, obviously, I have the Twitter account for the channel. Oh, no, I forgot I don't have Infinite Aerostorm anymore. God damn it. I wasted that. But, I don't use... like, I go on Twitter to check up on news and stuff, but I don't really, like, pay attention to anything else. And I made the Twitter account... Well, actually, it was my personal Twitter account. I just changed the branding and everything to be this channel. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just haven't really been paying attention to a lot of stuff going on with it. I know, like, I think he, like, posted something about, like, having a draft of all the podcasters of Survivor SA, and kind of missed the boat on that, but whatever. Too bad I'm not even really that interested in really doing it anyway. Just because, like, probably don't care enough to actually follow up with it, but again, didn't really see it until after the fact anyway. Alright. It's crazy to me too that I have like almost 100 followers, or I think it's like 90 something followers on Twitter, despite, again, I never announced it, and like I've never like actually I've never used it. So it's really bizarre to me that like I have more Twitter followers than I have followers on this on Twitch. Or like I've mentioned the Twitch channel twice now in videos, so it's like that's just kind of a weird thing. By the way, I also have like some again, like Dino follows me on Twitter. Kieran from the season of Survivor South Africa follows me on Twitter now. And then I was just scrolling through like people that follow me on Twitter that like it's really bizarre to me. Like Tim Wilson from The Circle follows me on Twitter, which it's like that's strange. Like that's kind of I'm not, whatever. I mean, fine. that clearly wasn't supposed to happen, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, I think Bryce also follows me on Twitter. Though, to be fair, I think Bryce's follow might have been before... I forgot. Was it Bryce? I forgot. I know, like, some other, like, small... Like, some other, like, Wait. People might follow me, like, when I... Like, again, before I switch to the Marine Review, but... Let's just scroll through this, actually. Okay, wait, let's just pause this real quick. Oh, yeah, Mike Bloom follows me. That was cool, too. That Mike Bloom followed me. Yeah, I'm pretty... Like, it was, like, right after I did Survivor South Africa cast assessment, so... That was the thing. Yeah, Tim Wilson follows me, and I'm pretty sure that was after, I changed the, to the Marine Review. Yeah, Bryce does follow me. Again, I think that was before I changed it, though. So that's weird. Johnny Mac follows me. Rupert, I know for sure was like, that was before, that was his, I don't even know if that's even his active account anymore. But, yeah, Rupert follows me, but that was like when, like, I think he would just, like, follow back anyone that followed him. So I don't think, again, that doesn't really count, but still. And Tim Wilson one, though, has, like, always been, like, really bizarre to me. It's like, that's such a random fucking, follow to get. I mean, I guess I did do a season 2, but then I did it, but I didn't, yeah, I didn't change it until, to the Marine Review until, like, relatively recently. Like, until, like, probably, like, what, like 6 months ago, maybe? Something like that? Like, I was gonna say, like, I did do a review of his season, but it's like, again, that was, like, a while ago, so it's like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, like, I mostly just use Twitter to follow news. Like, I haven't used it for the actual channel. I should, like, to be honest, I really should. And same thing with, like, the community tab on YouTube. I really should be using those things. But, I just haven't done it. It's like, again, like, really I should be, like, talking about, like, oh, next video is gonna be this, or whatever, and, like, posting when I'm streaming and, like, that sort of thing, but just, again, like, I just haven't followed up on it. Yeah, does Johnny, stream? I know he's a big gamer, like, I know he's always involved in these Big Brother, like, Among Us games, and, like, whenever, like, Bruno is doing something with a whole bunch of Big Brother people, I know he does it. Okay, let's kill this guy here. Alright. But, I do follow some people. I mean, like, I follow Bruno, I follow Kevin, I follow Tara. I mean, I did watch their, the BB Camp 5 rewatch that they did. And yeah, I follow 3 of them. I was gonna follow Cody, but I didn't want to do it while he was streaming, just in case he has notifications on. I didn't want to really bring attention to the channel in a way. So, I plan on following Cody, I just never got around to it. Again, like, I've watched some of his streams, though. Like, I feel like Cody's so much more entertaining on Twitch than he is, like, as a Big Brother player. Yeah, I should be using the community tab. I just don't. yeah, I think a lot of it's like really I just focus so much on like making the videos that I like kind of just forget about like everything else that comes along with YouTube. And also it's like a lot of it I don't really care about too. I mean, but yeah, I mean with the community tab I really should be using it to at least like say like, oh, this video is coming up, and but like in terms of like, I know people like poll like, oh, what video do you want me to do next? Like, to be honest, like I kind of have the plan already. Like I'm not gonna change things up in terms of that. I did think that if I were to ever start a Patreon, that would be a thing I would do though. Is like do at least like one video a month that's like a Patreon, like fully a Patreon picked video. But again, I'm not doing Patreon right now. Is it wild? I haven't like I haven't paid attention to the chat or anything. I just I'm a big Taron Armstrong fan in terms of his analysis on the game and everything, and sometimes I watch his live streams. He's been doing stuff with Cody recently, so sometimes I just like pop into Cody's stream and watch him a bit, but yeah, I haven't really like been doing too much beyond that. And Bruno as a streamer though is like hilarious to me. Like Bruno is like is pretty much everything you would expect from a Twitch streamer. It's just hilarious. I like him being like so over the top on like every little thing he does. And to be honest, I think a lot of that is Bruno. Like I think that is just the way he is. Like the fact that he's like so overconfident when he's like clearly doing very poorly in games. Like it's just so funny to me. But again, he's really entertaining too. But like kind of from like a lack of self-awareness. But again, I don't know like how much of that is him playing it up. And I feel like a lot of it is. But either way, it is fun.
I find no reason to second guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women and to maintain the dignity of
I always found this scene weird. It's like, why the fuck is this random fucking guy getting promoted to be the leader of the Turkish assassins?
Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower and wait for my command.
It's like, it would have been nice if like we got any sort of development on this guy. Like we would have like actually seen who this guy even is. But it's just this random fucking assassin that's getting promoted out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much at the end of the game. Like we have less than an hour. We have probably like 45 minutes left. So we're definitely finishing this game a bit early here. I'm not going to end the stream once we finish the game, though. I mean, we're going to watch Embers. That'll take 15 minutes. And after that, I think we'll just do side content again until I feel like ending stream, and then we'll just call it a day with Revelations at that point.
But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust? A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
Is that really the thing that was happening?
First, the girl. She's all yours.
Okay. Yeah, that's something.
Back off. She's all yours.
I'm trying to think, who else streams? I know John Party streams. Oh, that's his full-time job now, right? It's like a full-time poker streamer. Again, haven't watched him, though. I know Arlie, same thing, right? But yeah, I haven't watched them. Who else streams? I know Nick Wilson streamed here and there. Yeah, I think like more casually, though. I don't even remember. Wasn't Gabby streaming at one point? I feel like I remember like seeing like something on Twitter that like Gabby was like gonna stream. Gabby from David vs. Goliath. Alright. I love this too. It's like, this is given no context in the game of like who the fuck this person is. When like I believe in the Revelations book, like they actually give a backstory to her where she's like this like she was like one of the assassins in the bureau and everything, like got kidnapped. I always found this fucking weird too, of you parachuting down. Like it's so like it's bizarre because like you're literally just like waiting for you to arrive there. Game, thank you. Did Pokemon, really? Okay.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, who else streams? I'm trying to remember. I feel like there are more people. It's just I just can't remember.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening, Ezio. Who are these men?
Run!
I hate this chariot mission here, but whatever. Not chariot, whatever. But yeah, I really like keeping these streams very casual. Again, I don't know even know what I would do if like people actually started watching, like more people would start watching these, I should say. Like if yeah, I feel like I would feel more pressure in actually trying to make a better overall product here, but it's like at this point, like it's just like I just like relaxing and just playing a game while talking. And I feel like a lot of the people that have followed me to Twitch here are like the people that don't actually like care as much about the fact that I am so scatterbrained and like the fact that I do like talk about a lot of different things. Or again, like even on my last why you should play 13 Sentinels video, I'm still getting comments of like, hey, why are you doing game videos? Which, I mean, to be fair, is a reasonable question, especially because I haven't talked about it on the main channel. But, fuck off. Yeah, and I've thought about that too. I talked about this before, where I wanted to do this, like, semi-documentary, like this history of the Marine Review video. And to be honest, I just feel like I'm so much less incentivized to do it now that I'm streaming. Because I feel like a lot of the things I would have talked about in that video, like I pretty much talked about on stream at this point. Now, obviously, it would be more focused, and it would, like, I got released on the main channel, which through that would, allow more people to see it, but it's like, I do feel like most of what I wanted to say, like, I kind of talked about at this point. So, I don't know. I feel less incentivized to do it. I still probably, I mean, I would still like to at some point, but we'll see. I'm actually not fucking this up yet. That's actually pretty incredible. I'm about, or not, okay. Cool. I think that's like one of the only times I didn't get hit there.
Up ahead!
I see them.
Yeah, I feel like that's the background noise. Yeah, I've heard that. I feel like that's kind of the better way to approach my videos, is that background noise. Considering, again, like the visual element of it is just so like half-assed. Like it's so unnecessary. And to be honest, I've never felt it was a necessary component of. Like I've always approached the videos as like mini podcasts, and never felt like the visual element was that important, especially when it comes to the reality TV stuff. And then with the video game stuff, I actually try to use footage and try to use important footage when I can. Like there's points where like I just don't have the footage I need to like fully represent what I'm talking about, but I at least try with those. But even then, it's like I don't know, like the way I do YouTube again is like I have my own way of doing things. Like, I know a lot of people like having, most professional YouTubers are gonna have like sort of background music in their videos. I don't like background music. I really don't. I talked about this already before that. It's like whenever I'm listening to, like whenever I'm watching a YouTube video and I hear background music, it just fucking irritates me. Like it fucking, it just makes me focus on the music more so than I am on what the person's actually saying. And like this happens like with almost every video I watch. That like I think there are points where music is like beneficial, but there's a lot of videos I watch where I'm like watching it and like they're having background music and it's like, well, I'm just like paying attention to, oh wait, what song is that? Like, oh, and like, I don't know, I just find it distracting more so than actually beneficial most of the time. And like, to be fair, there are definitely points in my videos where it would be very beneficial to have background music. I just don't bother though. Like if I'm not, like, I feel like I'm kind of like an all or nothing sort of person, where it's like if I'm not going to have background music through the entirety of it, I'd rather just not have it at all. Same thing with like with my videos, I'm constantly talking the entire time. Literally all my videos are me talking the entire time. Like there's no breaks, there's no like I don't spend, like with my video game videos, a lot of people do video game videos is show footage of the game, like with the audio of the cutscene and everything in between things that they're talking about. I don't do that. I just do straight shot of me talking about everything, and I think that's for a couple of reasons. One, I liked more fast-paced content, but also it's like fuck. I also find it kind of annoying when people do that in videos, so it's like another thing that I just don't really want to add to mine. Even though again, it does make the video feel more professional, and it does like add to the overall production value of the video, but it's just like something that I don't personally want to do. And there's a lot of like minor things like that go on with the channel. Where it's like, yeah, I know that these would probably, like, these would make the videos feel more professional, be higher quality, but it's like, I just don't want to do them, because, like, that's just not the way I am. Like, I just don't, like these things.
Ezio, look!
Yeah, I don't know, I've just personally never been into background music, especially like when like the music has nothing to do with what they're talking about. Like I always hate it in like in some videos where it's like they're talking about, like let's just say they're talking about Survivor or Big Brother or The Challenge or any of these shows, and there's just this like really generic like okay, let's actually pay attention to this, because I fucked this up the last few times I played this somehow. Even though I've never fucked it up before those last few times. But yeah, it's like really generic, like super like calm-esque music in the background, where it's like, to me it's so pointless. Like I don't like it. Okay, I didn't fuck it up this time, so there's that. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay here. It's a lot of story stuff moving forward. I mean, there's a puzzle actually moving forward, and there's like walk and talk sort of stuff, but
So what now, it's
pretty much it.
how does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
I really love like everything in the ending of this game, though. Like when we get to sequence 9, like everything from that point on is perfection to me.
You carry out his command alone. Where is he? Where is the Sultan? He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, also with scripts and stuff, it's like, yeah, I write scripts for certain videos, but it's like, I write scripts essentially in the way that I talk. Like, I don't write scripts again, in a very professional manner. Like, essentially, the point of the script is just so that I remember what I'm supposed to be talking about, like what I want to talk about. And also makes the recording process go quicker.
He speaks quite highly of
Right, and like the only videos I write scripts for nowadays are like, again, reviews.
not for his endorsement. I would have you killed.
Actually, that might be it. Like season reviews and retrospectives, and like game retrospectives and that sort of thing. But like most general Survivor videos I do, no scripts for that. Rankings, no scripts for that. Yeah.
But where does one end and the next begin?
That sound effect played way too early. But whatever. Yeah, I feel like most times, like, you probably wouldn't be able to tell if a video has a script or not. Just because, again, like, it's pretty much the way I talk anyway. What is going on with sound effects right now? Okay, there we go.
We've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone. I hope you have something for us. Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
No, I don't add the laugh or anything like that.
I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
No, it's just straight, like, words. Like, I don't add anything else. It's really just the... But, like, I add the, like, I have a lot of, like, little phrases that I, typically use. And, like, I typically include those in the script, even though if I were, again, if this was more professional, I would obviously try to eliminate using the same sort of phrases over and over again, but, like, I don't care. Like, again, like, I just, here, love this cutscene.
Here it comes. What is that? What's going on? This is the end, Desmond.
Scheduled for deletion. What is a man but the sum of memories?
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Don't do this. I'm saving you, idiot! Go!
I mean, like, every video that I do, I have, like, something in front of me, but whether or not it's a full script is, like, again, like, reviews, retrospectives, that sort of stuff have full scripts. But, like, a ranking, like, I just have the ranking in front of me, like, the placements in front of me. Like, everything else is,
I write these lines
just
with a steady hand and a light
unscripted, I guess.
Sophia and I.
And there's times where I change the placements even on those, so it's like, even then, it's like there's a lot of times where, like, in the middle of a ranking, I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably not right, and then I re-record things. Yeah, like, what video is that? There was one I did, like, not too long ago that, like, was a massive pain to edit because I kept on switching my placements on things in the middle of recording. And it became like hard to find like what was usable and what wasn't. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it might have been the winner player ranking that still isn't out yet, but it was one of these bigger ranking videos. Actually, it might have been the global winner ranking. I don't remember. Either way, it was okay. I remember now. Yeah, it was the global winner ranking because I like moved a lot of the lower, like the upper bottom tier sort of people. I move a lot of them around at the last second. Like, I remember, like, Gigi, I dropped her down a lot. Yeah, there was, like, a lot of, like, just, like, last second changes in that list. Even at the top of the list, I think I, like, moved around a couple people at the last second.
È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
I love this dialogue here.
Began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
Like, it shows the understanding that Ezio has in the Creed.
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well?
Walk and talk is so fucked.
You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me.
And this is such a perfect like wrap up to Ezio and Altair's stories. It's really such a shame that they don't give a shit anymore. To do something like this again.
But it is time to live for myself.
When they had like the opportunity right in front of them to do it with Bayek.
Let go
of all of this. Right.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
Okay, walk and talk's not working for whatever reason. Jason Guy got evicted first by... Oh, by Lori. Yeah, okay. At first I read that as Lisa. I was like... Yeah, well, that's really depressing. Yeah, would Lori be at the bottom of my BB3 player ranking? Probably not, right? I think... I don't know. It's her, Tanya, right?
What do you hope to find behind that door?
So let's try to do this without actually using the
Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer.
You're supposed to use Eagle Vision to figure it out, but like I feel like I know the puzzle at this point well enough to not even use Eagle Vision here.
He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets.
I think that might be wrong though. Until I just put it. Oh fuck.
Knowledge that would
yeah, I think these are switched.
Does that worry you?
No. Oh, this is wrong too. There we go.
You should know by now.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
I mean, at least it was Roddy over Jason. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, it could have been like Amy over Jason, or I don't know, any of these other like not great players from BB3, like Josh over Jason. Oh, Dr. Will was out second on the Season 2 one. So essentially, like how the game would have played out had had the HOH gone a different way. I mean, that's the thing. Like Will was like, okay, well, actually, let's pay attention because this is one of my favorite moments in all of gaming. Really, one of my favorite moments in all of media. But actually, let's finish talking about this first before we do it. It's not like we're on I think Tanya was a dud, right? Like from a casting standpoint. I mean, like she was a dud on the show. I should say that. On the feeds, she brought something. I don't know, like Tanya though is like someone that like outside of the show though she is clearly insane, right? But yeah. But yeah, okay. Let's get to the moment. Yeah, one of my favorite moments in all of media.
No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
The mask just glitched out on his face, but okay. Yeah, what was it that she tried to murder her husband or something? Was that what it was? I forgot the story of Tanya. Like something like that happened, right? And that she went to jail and everything.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Go, son.
I knew it was like something like...
Go be with your family.
Wasn't it like manslaughter or attempted manslaughter or something like that?
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
Is that even a thing, attempted manslaughter? At least when oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, like with Tanya though, it's like I think the problem with me of Tanya is on the show is that like one, she was barely on it, and also it's like I don't feel like she has any like memorable moment on the show. It's like if we're looking at like feeds and stuff like that. I mean, you have like the actually I don't remember, was that on the show, the peanut butter cup bikini thing? But even then, like if that's her most memorable moment, then it's like it's not the greatest thing in the world. Like for me, like when I think of Tanya, I just think of like her being like arrested after the show more so than anything she did on the actual show itself.
How long ago?
Actually, you know what? Let's actually want to wait because I don't think I've listened to the full dialogue in a while.
This is my duty, Maria.
Is that it? I thought there was more after that. Oh, there we go.
Where are you?
Where is she? Gone, Father. You do not remember? She's gone.
It is weird, like taking like this moment that is like again one of the greatest moments in all of Assassin's Creed, and just like just messing with the game at this point. All right, I think we're good though. Jason had a funny reaction. He said I would have preferred them to wear more clothing.
If you are asked, say I said.
Yeah, that's definitely a moment I remembered even when I was younger.
I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Because it was Lisa, Kiara, and Tanya, right? Actually, now I think about it, didn't Lisa even talk about that in like her All Stars thing of like that's what she like something that she did? Yeah, like Marcellus making fun of her. I feel like that's more of a Marcellus moment than a Tanya thing. Like, if I remember, I think Tanya has the least amount of DRs on that season by like a lot. I just never felt like she really did that much on the season. Now again, like if we're talking about like as a player, like in comparison to her or Lori, like I think it is pretty close. I mean, I think Tanya at least had an alliance around her, but then again, she also had like people in her quote unquote alliance that weren't really loyal to her. Like she should have had like Eric and Roddy on her side, considering the fact that she had like Lisa and Kiara, but they voted against her, right? Yeah, with like Lori, it's like, I mean, she does like almost stay, right? Like it's a relatively close vote, I believe. But it's like how much of that was really her own action. Plus also she does play actively bad at points, so it's like Which I think, ironically, doesn't Danielle try to save her that week? Despite them getting into the argument. But whatever. Alright. We're done with the game.
Another artifact. No.
You will stay here.
You will stay
This is one of my favorite speeches in, like, definitely all of Assassin's Creed, but again, possibly all of media.
Desmond?
He's talking to me.
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago.
And now it lingers in my mind like an image from an old dream.
Like an image from an old dream.
Again, this is another speech that I have memorized.
I do not know where you are.
Or by what means you can hear me. But I know you're listening.
I know you are listening.
And I'm not gonna recite it because I sound like a fucking idiot when I do. Like, I did rewatch when I tried to recite the Bonfire to Vanity speech, and again, I sound like such a fucking idiot. So I'm not even gonna bother.
I have lived my life
As best I could. Bam.
Not knowing its purpose.
I mean, like, to me, at that point, I can't help myself, though.
To a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding.
It's such a great moment for Ezio's character.
We've been so blessed to share our stories like this. To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now.
Dude, it's not even just this speech that I remember. Like, I remember, like, Jupiter's speech, like, coming up right here, too. Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Yeah. Ah, there you are. Good. What a strange place, this nexus in time. Whatever.
I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's.
Yeah, there's like certain speeches that like I know. It's not like I know every line in Assassin's Creed or anything. But again, Bonfire of the Vanities, Revelations speech here. Connor's speech at that was cut from AC3 again. Like I have a fucking cut speech memorized. Like a speech that didn't even make the final game for whatever reason. I have a lot of moments in AC4 memorized. I have some Origin stuff memorized. I don't think I have anything. I can't think of anything from like Unity or Syndicate or Origins or Odyssey or Valhalla. But Rogue, I have some stuff memorized, but more so because it's so funny, because it's so dumb. But yeah, at the beginning of AC1 memorized. Like the first scene there of Desmond and Vidic. But yeah, I don't know like the exacts. I mean, that's I've said this before. It's like usually like I remember like 80 to 90% of the words, but I'll forget like little words here and there within these speeches. It's not like I know like literally everything. I mean, Revelation speech, I think I literally know everything. Like that entire speech that Ezio just did. Like I'm pretty sure I know literally word for word that entire thing. Bonfire of the Vanities, I think it's like very, very close.
And then the world ended.
But yeah, like Assassin's Creed just used to mean so much to me. It was like really the first video game franchise that I loved from a narrative standpoint. And again, ironic considering where it is now, but like up to this point, even into AC3, AC4, like I really just loved almost everything Assassin's Creed would do. And then like after that it goes off the rails, and I saw potential in Origins when that came out to bring back what I loved, and they just didn't afterwards. So whatever. And like Valhalla again, like I hate Valhalla now. But it's like I will at least like there are things in Valhalla that are incredible in terms of relating it back to older games. The problem is that it just means nothing at this point. Okay, this is getting a bit loud for me. Gotta turn down the mic a bit, or louder the sound for me. But yeah, to be honest, that's another thing I should talk about. Is that I think I'm thinking about canceling my Valhalla DLC review, because I was going to do a review of Wrath of the Druids and Siege of Paris when they came out. However, at this point, to be honest, I just don't care. Like, I don't feel like playing them. I think part of that has to do with the circumstances of Ubisoft right now. Which, I mean, obviously I'm still playing Revelations here. I'm still going to do that Revelations retrospective. I have a Far Cry video series ranking that's coming out. But I feel like in terms of older Assassin's... Like, in terms of newer Ubisoft stuff, I just feel like it feels very icky to me. Like, I feel like I'm okay with older stuff still. But I just don't have the motivation to do anything with Valhalla. Or, yeah, like Far Cry 6 or anything like that.
And far fewer of ours. But we carried on together to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go.
Ubisoft, they're a lot of trouble with sexual misconduct.
Take my words.
Where, like, this came out a year ago, where a lot of the higher ups in the company have been, like, got in trouble for sexual misconduct. And, like, even actually Revelations here, the creative director of this game is one of those people, which, again, makes it very icky. But, again, like, a lot of people got in trouble, a lot of people got fired. However, they were talking about how, oh, we're going to change, we're going to do these things. It came out earlier this month that nothing has really changed. Like, outside of the firing of those major people that, like, people knew about, there's a lot of people that within the company that got in trouble for sexual misconduct that weren't in the public eye, and because that they, instead of got fired, they just got moved around within the company. And there was, like, a new survey internally that, like, still 20, what was it, that, I think it was like 25% of employees at the company have experienced sexual misconduct or have seen sexual misconduct, which again, that's like a fourth of the employees there, which I think is like 14,000 people or something like that. So like, that's a lot of people. Again, very, very like just, like, I don't know, just a very icky situation in terms of Ubisoft and the way that they handle their workplace and really, like, and I think mixing that in with, like, just an overall dislike of how they produce content nowadays, like, it's just like, I don't give a shit anymore about Ubisoft. Like, I really, I just don't really want to bother anymore. Again, like, I feel like, and, like, there's been, like, all these, like, big Assassin's Creed YouTubers and stuff, like, talking about protesting, or boycotting Ubisoft products, not talking about Ubisoft, and, like, obviously, I'm not entirely doing that. Obviously, I just finished playing Revelations. But I feel like when it comes to, like, more modern stuff from them, like, I just don't want to bother. Like, I'm still going to do this Revelations retrospective. Like, to me, Revelations is a game that means so much to me that I feel like it would be just bizarre for me not to do it. And again, this is, like, 10 years old at this point. It's like doing a retrospective about Revelations means nothing to the current Ubisoft company. Like, they don't give a shit. It's not like I'm doing a video about Valhalla, praising Valhalla, and, like, doing a video about Far Cry 6, talking about how great Far Cry 6 is, and that sort of thing. It's like obviously, like, when it comes to, like, modern stuff that they're doing, like, I think that is obviously a lot more, more of an issue. But I think when it comes to older stuff that they're doing, like, while it's kind of bizarre to be, like, again, because I am going to be praising, the approach to Revelations and how radically different it is from the modern day. But, like, so in that sense, I am kind of praising Ubisoft, but it's also, like, again, it's from so long ago that, like, does it really matter anymore? Plus, also, I mean, like, this video, like, again, this is for November. Like, who knows what happens in between that time if Ubisoft does make a change for better, which I don't think they will, but things could change in that time. Like, I'm just gonna make the video anyway. You know, I'm just gonna do it, whatever. But again, like when it comes to newer Ubisoft content, I like content about newer Ubisoft things. Like, I just don't think I'm gonna bother. Because like it's more so like I just personally don't care anymore. Like, I'm not like a big like boycott Ubisoft person, because like, to be honest, at the end of the day, like I don't think it will really matter that much. Like, I think like this small community of people online boycotting Ubisoft products, like at the end of the day, it's not gonna change that much. Like, it's not like we're the audience that they are catering towards. Like, it's like they're obviously going for a much broader audience. Like, they're going for the general public, which for the most part don't know about the sexual misconduct that's happening within the company. So it's like, really, like me boycotting Ubisoft products, like, doesn't really change much. Mind you, like, it's not like I was gonna buy anything anyway. Especially like this year, it's like maybe Far Cry 6 I would have bought, but it's like outside of that, it's like, and that I wouldn't have bought at launch anyway. Like, I probably would have bought it later down the road, but it's like I wasn't gonna buy any Ubisoft products this year probably anyway. But yeah, it's like a Ubisoft boycott won't do anything at the from this. Like, I think a mass Ubisoft boycott will, but it's not going to happen. Like, there's not going to be this mass Ubisoft boycott. So, whatever. I mean, I think really, like, it's more so about leadership. It's like the leadership within the company needs to change. Like, Yves Guillemot, the CEO, needs to be, like, he needs to be gone. Like, I mean, straight up, like, he fucked up, and like the fact that he's still there is deeply disturbing. But it's like, it's not going to change. Like, he's the CEO, he's the owner of the company, started the company. It's like, it would take something pretty radical for him to leave, and I don't think even this is enough. And like, I don't really see anything. I don't see anything changing within Ubisoft, but and good on the people that are trying to make it happen. But again, I just don't see it happening. It sucks for Telltale Games. I enjoyed them. I mean, like, Telltale Games is back, kind of. I mean, they're back in name, at least. It is an entirely different company, but then again, they hired back a lot of older Telltale people. So it's like, I'm not that disturbed by Telltale. I feel like a lot of their flaws were their own doing too. I mean, like, I do love Telltale. I've done a ranking on every Telltale game, or every modern-ish Telltale game. I'm going to be doing a Walking Dead Season 1 retrospective next year at some point. Way down the road. But yeah, like, I love Telltale. I mean, like, Walking Dead Season 1, again, is a game that means a lot to me. I'll definitely do a Wolf Among Us retrospective before Wolf Among Us 2. Like, I mean, I love Telltale, but yeah, I mean, like, I'm not that disturbed by it. Like, I was upset when, like, they shut down, when they initially shut down. Like, I was, like, really disappointed. But now at the point that they're at, where, like, again, the Telltale name is at least being brought back, and there's, like, a whole bunch of old developers going to the new Telltale. It's like, I'm kind of fine with that. Like, and I hope that they learn from the mistakes of the old Telltale, where they take their time with games, actually try to make quality products instead of just shoehorning these properties into things. And, like, again, it's just like the old Telltale model just, like, did not work. The fact that they were spending so much money on getting these licenses, and then essentially making mostly the same sort of game over and over and over again. It's like, it's like, I feel like they need to change, and they were starting to. I think Walking Dead's final season, they made a step in the right direction, but again, obviously by then it was just kind of too late, and they were already pretty much bankrupt. There we go, on the finishing Minecraft Story Mode 2. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't bother with it. I played it, but I never finished it. Because I just couldn't bother. I don't care, like, for me personally. Like, Minecraft Story Mode Season 1 was, like, the worst experience I've had with a Telltale game easily. Like, I just don't enjoy Minecraft story mode. It's just so boring to me. But again, that's coming from someone that, like, I never played Minecraft that much. Like, I did, like, a little bit in, like, high school, when Minecraft started to become a thing. But it's like, I'm not big into Minecraft, and, like, it just, most of the actual game itself just came off as very, very kiddie, which it is. It is supposed to be, like, catered towards kids, so it's, like, not a big surprise that it is that way. But, yeah, I just found it so boring. It's like, I finished it. I finished season 1. It's like, I was just, like, waiting for it to end the entire way. And when you get to episodes, like, 6, 7, and 8, like, they're just so, it just feels so pointless. Like, it's like, it just felt like they were just making these just to make more money. Like, when they really had, like, nothing to actually, do with it. Yeah, didn't they actually, didn't Netflix actually turn it into a TV show? Isn't that a thing with, Minecraft Story Mode? Is that, I believe, like, Netflix, like, bought the rights to it to, like, use it as a TV show or something like that? Yeah, I mean, I can see how you can look at it as, like, a TV show, though. What am I doing right now? Should I wait for the... Actually, yeah, let's wait for the... But the credits are, like, 30 minutes, so... Do I really want to wait for the credits? Nah, I'm good. We're not gonna wait for the credits. So yeah, I mean, last thing I wanted to do on this stream was to watch Embers, so we'll do that now. And then after, again, I don't plan on ending right away. I'll probably just go ahead and do actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do Lost Archive. Maybe we'll try to finish Lost Archive after that. That might be a good thing to do. But yeah, we'll watch Embers. Hopefully I don't get copyright claim for this, but we'll see. It should be good, because it's technically part of the game. By the way, that's the thing. My last stream, when I posted it on... when I exported it... Oh wait, fuck, I'm an idiot. I just went to the wrong thing. But whatever. When I exported it to YouTube, I got like 3 copyright claims on the last stream, so I have to work that out. Which so far I've been pretty good with copyright claims on these. I think the only one that had one was like one of the Valhalla streams, and all I had to do is just mute the music, well, mute the audio for a little bit, so I just did that. This newest one, though, there are 3 things. It's like music at 2 different points in the episode. Oh, fuck off. And then the cutscene from the beginning of the mission that was the E3 demo. All the 3 of those things got claimed, so I'm gonna do, like, I don't have to do something about it, because, like, obviously that channel's, like, never gonna get monetization anyway, or at least it's very, very unlikely that it will, but, I still would ideally like to not have any claims on that channel, so, with the audio, I'm probably just gonna delete, like, to just get rid of the audio, like, that's fine. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the E3 demo footage, like, whatever, the cutscene that is from the E3 demo. We'll see. Anyway, kind of annoying that to deal with that when it's, like, again, it's footage from the game. Like, technically it's under fair use. I could argue that, but it's like, again, I don't care enough with, like, to do that with 3 separate claims. Like, if it was 1 claim, I might do it, but, like, 3 separate claims, like, fuck that. It's not even from the same thing. Like, one's from Ubisoft, the other... I mean, the footage is from Ubisoft, the other 2 audio are from... I forgot what company it is, but it's the production company of the music. So, it's not even like it's the same, like, person claiming either, so, whatever. But yeah, Embers, we're gonna watch this here. It's 15 minutes, the end of Ezio's story. Okay, did not mean to do that. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't get claimed, but, really, at the end of the day, who cares? And to be honest, though, even if I can't get those claims off, it's fine, too, because it's like, as long as it's not blocked or copyright strike, then it's like, it's fine. Because again, like, the channel's not gonna get monetized anyway, and even if it does, it's like, losing money from the one stream, it's like, who gives a shit? Yeah, and you might think I'm joking when I say the credits are 30 minutes. The credits are literally 30 minutes, and you can't skip them. So, that's something. But I'm pretty sure, I think Laser streamed this. Streamed Embers before, so I think I should be good.
I am taking Marcello into town.
To see Machiavelli's play.
Ezio, his play closed 3 weeks ago.
I missed it.
We are visiting your sister. Keep an eye on Flavia, okay?
See, of course.
But I'm gonna include Embers in my Revelations retrospective, just because like I want to talk about Embers, and I just don't feel like there would be any other point to really do so. Like I just don't see where I would do an individual video on Embers ever. So I feel like I might as well just include it in the Revelations retrospective. No, I don't actually watch the credits. Like who actually watches the credits? I just wait for them to go by, because to do side content from that point forward, you have to get through the credits. Because like if you were to reload into that save file, like I guess I'll do it after we watch Embers. If I were to reload into the save file at this point after finishing the game, it goes back to the credits, and you can't continue on with the side content from that save file unless you finish watching the credits. Like same thing happened in Brotherhood. I actually sat through the credits of Brotherhood when we finished that, because again, to do the side content in that game, you have to watch the credits. They stopped that, thankfully, after actually I think it's after this game, after Revelations, where I think from from 3 on you can skip credits, or there's like recent games don't even have credits. Everyone's favorite character. It's so bizarre to me they did nothing with Shao Jun. Like, I mean, they do, but like nothing important with Shao Jun. It's like everyone within the Assassin's Creed community wants a Shao Jun game in China. Yeah, they're just not doing it. Instead, we get AC Chronicles side scroller that no one wanted.
Go inside, Flavia.
I do not know what else to say. I am sorry. I do not want any part of this.
I want to understand.
Understand what?
How to lead, to rebuild my order.
No, for me that is over. Benito, now I think you should go.
Ezio, she has come a long way.
But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting though. Tomorrow,
Did they say that right?
we should be getting, or not just tomorrow, but like through the next week or so, we should be getting some news that's going to be affecting the schedule moving forward. Tomorrow is the state of play for Horizon Forbidden West, which I do plan doing a review of that game once it comes out. So that will, hopefully we get a release date. I'm expecting a release date at the end, kind of similar to what we had with The Last of Us state of play. So I should be able to finally formally schedule that video. Again, I have it on the schedule already, but it's like in a placeholder date. So being able to formally schedule that would be nice. And if it would be even better if it comes out around the time that the Assassin's Creed DLC videos plan to come out anyway, so I can just formally cancel that video.
I knew I would not have enough time to do everything. Now I worry I do not have enough time to do anything.
Yeah, then also Far Cry, again, like I talked about not giving a shit about Ubisoft, which whatever, but like they're gonna do a Far Cry 6 gameplay reveal or whatever on Friday, which again through that we should get a release date. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Wait. Why did it just cut off? Oh, fuck off. Do I care enough? Do I care enough to sit through that 5 minutes, literally, just to watch the end of Embers? Again, I've watched this a billion times already. It's like, I don't need to watch this, but that's really fucking dumb. That I just cut off there, and now you have to watch through the entire thing again. Whatever. Again, I'm not doing anything else anyway. Let's just... Who cares? Face reveal? I don't know. I'm not... Like, again, like I talked this, that when I started the channel, if I had a good enough camera and everything, I would have been on camera. I've done channels in the past where I'm on camera. It's more so just like I don't have a good enough camera and like never really cared enough to. At this point, like at this point, like where like I've done like all these videos without having myself on camera, it's like I just don't feel like there's a need to change it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Alright, watching this again. But yeah, so yeah, Horizon, hopefully we'll get a date on that. Hopefully we'll get a date on Far Cry 6, not because I actually give a shit about Far Cry 6, but because I made a series ranking a while back now. I think back in like, December or so.
I am taking
that was intended to come out before Far Cry 6, when Far Cry 6 was supposed to come out back in February. But obviously that's been delayed.
3 weeks ago.
And who knows when it's coming on now. But hopefully we get a date on Wednesday. Or, sorry, on Friday. And then through that I can schedule that a bit more formally as well.
Of course.
We will be back soon.
Yeah, and then yeah, then obviously E3's coming up in a couple weeks. That should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get a lot of game reveals and everything. Hopefully I get a better sense of what's coming in 2022. And through that, might schedule some videos based off of that information. We'll see. Sorquil's here. Alright. Hey, you were working today, right? Yeah, we already finished the main game here. We already finished the main story. Right now I'm watching Embers right now for the second time because it crapped on me halfway through last time. But just trying to get to the end of this because that's the main reason I wanted to watch this to begin with. Oh, were there already announcements? I haven't been paying attention. I mean, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now, but yeah, I haven't checked up on anything since then. Actually, let's check up on that. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a Dragon Quest event, wasn't there? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, tomorrow there's gonna be a Sonic event, which I'm not a big Sonic guy, but I'm still interested in seeing what gets announced there. And then got Horizon, which should be a lot of fun. Let's see. Yeah, Dragon Quest 12. Interesting. I'm not a big Dragon Quest guy. I've never fully played a Dragon Quest game, but I do have 11, and I really, really want to play it, but I just have not found the time to do it yet. And I feel like Dragon Quest is one of these franchises that I wouldn't like the older games in the series, but I feel like the current, like with, I talked this before, like Japanese games I feel like have kind of become more
For me, that is over.
player friendly in recent years. Like they've taken like elements from more Western games.
She has come a long way.
And I feel like through that, I feel like Dragon Quest can become a series that I would get into nowadays.
Would you stay for supper? Girl, see. Good. We have a spare bed.
Yeah, I'm looking through all the news right now. Free-to-play Dragon Quest puzzle game coming to mobile. Yeah, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Okay. Yeah, this is where it cut off last time, right? Oh, no. We got fastest. Never mind.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, we also got the announcement of the E3 press conference for Microsoft, which I am, I'm pretty excited for. Yeah, I'm not a Microsoft person at all, but I'm excited to see what they have to show. This should be pretty big. I mean, again, like, considering it's, like, they didn't have shit the show last year. I'm hoping they have shit the show this year. So, I'm excited for that. I actually, did request time off from work so that I can watch it. So, hopefully I get to watch it live. I am gonna miss, some things of E3 though, which kind of sucks, largely because I'm working, on a lot of the days that E3 is going. I believe, like, E3 is on the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I believe. Like, it's the 12th through 15th, I think. And I work the Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday, so it's like, I'm gonna miss a lot of it live, but...
Get out!
The wind!
Okay, here we are.
Opens
now we're
the door.
further than that was last time. Yeah, it should be, like, I'm pretty excited for the next, like, couple weeks, though, in terms of gaming stuff. I feel like we're gonna be getting a lot of, either new game reveals, or, like, at least, like, updates on things, a lot of release dates, that sort of stuff. Because, again, like, I feel like this year's kind of looking pretty bare as of right now, in terms of the back half of the year. And, again, hopefully this, fills it out. I mean, that's usually how it goes, obviously. Like, I'm assuming, like... Usually it's E3 where they announce a lot of the release dates for the end of the year.
See.
So yeah, it should be fun.
I think you need to go.
Hopefully there's nothing major to where, like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of, like, last second changes on game videos at the end of the year.
When I was a young man, I had liberty, but I did not see it. I had time, but I did not know it.
Oh yeah, but I also memorized the Ember speech. I forgot about that.
But I did not feel it. It would be
clearly I was talking about all the Assassin's Creed speeches I memorized.
I want to understand, like you do, to help my people.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the state of play tomorrow for Horizon. The problem is that I'm working. It's like, so I'm not going to be able to watch it live, but yeah, just really excited to see what's some gameplay. We're going to get, what, 14 minutes of gameplay, I think they said. It's going to be a 20-minute show, and we're going to be, hopefully we get a release date. I'm assuming we will, but we'll see. I don't know what Sony's doing for E3. Like, obviously we know they're not going to be at E3, but, like, I'm hoping they have some sort of show, though I don't feel like it's a guaranteed thing anymore. I would like to go do 2018 and 2017, go backwards in time for the gaming videos, but yeah, I mean, like, realistically, it's probably not happening anytime soon.
This way. I want to show you something.
I did start work on the 2018 one, like, last year, or no, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Like, essentially, there was this period where, like, I had gotten the 2019 video done, and it was before I started work on the PS4 exclusive video. And, like, in between then, I did a little bit of work on a 2018 one, but I just realized it was so much work, and it's, like, probably just not going to bother with it right now, but... And, like, right now, I don't really have the time to work on it either, because, like, I mean, after I did the PS4 exclusive video, then it was the 2020 year in gaming. Plus, I saw, like, just a lot of those, like, mid-game, like, mid-year, whatever, like, in the middle of the year, like, sort of retrospectives I wanted to work on. And then, now we're at the point where I finished the 2020 year in gaming video. Again, that's coming out next month. But, we still have, well, I still want to do that Top Games of the Generation video, which is kind of the focus for now in terms of game stuff. Which, I want to have that out by the end of the year. Now, after I finish that, and if I still have some time before I need to work on 2021, then maybe I'll start doing inching my way through the process of 2018 again, but realistically, it's, like, not happening anytime soon. though there are like certain videos I'm waiting to do until I get more into the process of making that. Like there's like certain retrospectives and like sort of reviews and stuff that are associated with the year 2018 that I would like to do once I get started work on that sort of stuff. But again, probably not happening anytime soon. Like I've thought this in the past, like a Darksiders retrospective. I haven't played Darksiders 3 at this point, and I feel like I will when I do the 2018 year gaming video, because like that's when Darksiders 3 came out. So I completely forgot this was a portion in this thing, by the way. But yeah, like Darksiders retrospective. I know there was like a Ni no Kuni. Like I've never played Ni no Kuni 1 or 2 yet, so I was like wanted to possibly do a video on those. There's a lot of like videos like that I wanted to do along the way. Yeah, curious of new machines will fight in Horizon 2. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like we saw a lot already in the initial trailer, right? It's like, I mean, how many more are there really going to be? I'm more so excited to see, like, what the open world looks like.
We left China together, in secret, with these men.
I'm really interested in the narrative, but it's like, I don't feel like we're going to see that tomorrow. Honestly, like, it's mostly going to focus around gameplay improvements and that sort of thing, which I'm excited to see. I know there were rumors earlier that there was going to be co-op, which we'll see if that's a thing.
The Emperor is a cruel man. He prefers Ling Chi to beheading.
Ling Chi?
Slow process.
Robin vs. Slade. Yeah, I want to do a Teen Titans video. That would be cool to do. I loved Teen Titans when I was a kid. The original series, I haven't like to watch Go, or that's what it's called, right? Like the newer stuff, but I really love the original Teen Titans.
You must stay at Machiavelli's tonight.
Series.
What happened?
A misunderstanding.
And that'd be a cool thing to do a retrospective on at some point, but again, not anytime soon. I'm gonna be really honest, I completely forgot this was this long. Like, I mean, it is like a 15-minute thing, but it's like, I forgot that this was part of it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not missing out, but I haven't watched many of those sort of shows
and my first impulse
in a while. Like, I mean, like, I used to try to watch like some of the like newer iterations of shows that I loved as a kid, like Digimon. I tried to watch Digimon Fusion, just really couldn't get into it. Yu-Gi-Oh! I've watched Arc 5 and Zaxor or Zale, or however you want to say it.
I spent many years teaching men and women.
Though Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of these things that like I really would like to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains still. And I would have loved to do a video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. I remember when I did my Yu-Gi-Oh! series ranking all the way back when I started the channel. I always intended on watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains and doing a review of it. Just never got around to it. And I still would like to do that at some point. And really, I would like to do retrospectives on the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! series. Like, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! as a kid. I still love the first 3 series at least. And I would definitely like to do retrospectives of those at some point, but again, I just don't know when that'll be. I'm surprised I still never got around to doing a Digimon series ranking, because I know that was something I wanted to do, but again, at this point, it's kind of the same thing with that Power Rangers series ranking I talked about, where it's like, at this point, I feel like I would need to watch the newer series to do like a full ranking. It's like, I just don't know how apt I am to do that. I'm surprised I haven't done as much anime stuff in general. Like, I really would like to do more anime related things. It's just that I don't have it. Like, one, I just haven't been following anime as closely as I used to, but also it's like also I just would rather more so do video game stuff most of the time. But like, I would love to do like Dragon Ball stuff, One Piece, yeah, that's actually a video idea I actually have written down, comparing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga to the TV series. Just again, it's like, when am I going to do it though? Like I've read the manga. I read the manga when I was a kid. I really loved it. Especially how much darker it is than the actual TV show. Though it is bizarre, like it's really jarring though. Like when you're reading like the earlier chapters in the manga and like comparing it to when like Duelist Kingdom starts and everything, it's like it just like radically changes its format. But still. Like Beyblade was another one. I loved Beyblade when I was a kid. Like the original series at least. And I would love to do a video on that. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that ideally I would like to do videos on, but more than likely it's like probably not gonna find time to do it. And if I do, it won't be in the immediate future. Yeah, I wanted to do a lot more comic videos too. I forgot I never talked about that. I still even watched Invincible. Like Invincible, it was one of my favorite comics. And like even though it didn't finish until after I like stopped reading comics, like I actually took the time to read the ending of Invincible even afterwards. And now there's the show on Amazon that I still haven't gotten around to watching that I really would like to. Really, that's something I would like to do when I start working, getting deeper into the working on this next batch of videos. When I have a bit more free time to watch like things in the background, I kind of want to start watching Invincible, and I want to watch the MCU Disney Plus shows that I haven't gotten around to watching it. Which, by the way, this was like a big mystery in the Assassin's Creed series for the longest time, of like what's inside the box that Ezio gives to Shao Jun, and it really just amounts to nothing. But like I remember like that was like the big speculation for a really long time of like what's inside the box. But he's like, really now it's like we got the answer, but it's like it's in a comic book, and it's like who gives a shit at this point. Well, I didn't think about it. Yeah, I forgot about that. It was in Chronicles, wasn't it? It was in Chronicles Russia. But it's, again, who gives a shit about Chronicles Russia?
We will be back just after dark.
I couldn't imagine playing the Chronicles games again. Like, I'm sure I probably will at some point. Because to go along with all these Assassin's Creed retrospectives, like 2016, if I were to do Assassin's Creed retrospectives for 2016, like, technically Chronicles would be there. I just don't know if I would bother replaying it because it's such a pain to replay. Or just to play in general. Here we go. Death of Ezio.
Al diavolo. I hate this damn city. I wish I was in Rome. I hear the women there are, like ripe Sangiovese on the vine, you know? Not like here, Firenze.
I don't think Firenze is your problem.
Prego? Coraggio, vecchio.
Yeah, I remember too, there was like a lot of speculation at the time, like, oh, did this guy kill Ezio and like that sort of thing.
Get some rest, huh?
But yeah, so obviously we're finishing Emperors here. And that's pretty much all of what I wanted to get done in this stream, though I'm not really ready to end stream yet, so I'll probably go ahead and try to play Lost Archive again and try to wrap that up, just because why not?
And I had love, but I did not feel it. Many decades would pass before I understood the meaning of all three. And now, in the twilight of my life, this understanding has passed into contentment. Love, liberty, and time, once so disposable, are the fuels that drive me forward. And love, most especially, mio caro. For you, our children, our brothers and sisters.
But yeah, this is another speech that I always
for the
really
vast
loved.
and wonderful world that gave us life and keeps us guessing. Endless affection, mia Sofia. Forever yours, Ezio Auditore.
And there we go. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike because of that. But yeah, there we go. That's done. Oh, there, thank God. In the credits there, you see Yves Guillemot and Sergei Hascott at the top there. Which, again, if you don't know, Sergei Hascott is one of the people fired from Ubisoft because of sexual harassment. So, yay. But yeah, I mean, again, we'll probably go and just try to finish Lost Archive because I didn't do it last time because the game glitched out on me. I was so tired by that point, I was just like, fuck it. So yeah, let's just do it. We probably have like 45 minutes or so left of that, so why not? Really, again, like at this point, it's like kind of just playing it just to play it. We don't really need to do it, but don't feel like ending stream yet. But yeah, I mean, again, plans moving forward still. I think the next stream series will be Death Stranding. Just because I feel like that's what makes most sense for me to be playing after this. As it relates to Top Games of the Generation video, and it's also just a game in general that I've been wanting to reassess. Yeah, again, hopefully it doesn't. It's like, why is that 0%? That's really bizarre. Anyway. Yeah, Memory 3 again. I definitely wasn't here last night, or 2 nights ago, whatever it was. But yeah, it really doesn't matter if we finish this or not. It's merely just a thing to prolong the stream here.
Marnie, can you take my kids tomorrow night? On a date.
I forgot that we're this far back. This is actually even more frustrating that like it put us all the way back here. Like I'm pretty sure we lost like a good 10 to 15 minutes in the game breaking last time. Whatever. Alright, yeah. See you, Zendy Twitch. Wait, where am I going anyway? Again, like this is the problem with me if Lost Archive. I have no clue what I'm doing most of the time. It's not here. Okay. Like even when I'm like more conscious than I was last time, it's like I still have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. It is up here. Okay, there we go.
We've been fighting a war against the Templars, a secret society dedicated to controlling mankind. Abstergo is their front, the source of the invisible hand that circles the globe. What am I looking for? Alan Ricken's computer.
Yeah, Alan Ricken. Haven't heard that name forever. It's so funny. Alan Ricken was like set up to be like the main like leader of the Templars back in AC1, and then like through extended media and everything, like now like he's like pretty much like almost a nobody in Assassin's Creed lore, and like they just fucking kill him off within the Assassin's Creed movie. What am I doing here again? Oh yeah, we were doing this last time, weren't we? I believe I did get... Wait, do I not have the jump thing yet? That's how far back we are? We don't even have the fucking jump tile yet? Well, that's even more depressing. How much time did I must have lost more than like 10 to 15 minutes last time then. Oh wait, no, I'm going down here. I'm an idiot. I'm not even paying attention. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, just in general, like, pretty excited with stuff that's moving forward. You got E3, all those game announcements. You got the Horizon. Well, I just literally went back up, didn't I? Yeah, you got the Horizon State of Play. You have... I mean, I'm not excited about Far Cry 6, but I'm excited to at least get a fucking date on that game so I can release my Far Cry video that's been on the back burner for forever. Again, like, I literally made it back in, like, December, where I ranked all the games. Because I thought Far Cry 6 was coming out in February at that point, but obviously that got delayed. And now I'm hoping we get an actual date so I can actually schedule that video. Where is this? Not there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this exact same thing last time. Oh yeah, it was that we were supposed to go down here, right? Yeah, I remember now. Okay. I guess it is down one more? Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, this section, fuck me. I didn't... Okay, I'm just an idiot there. Just running right into it. Fuck. Ah, shit. Okay, fine. But yeah, right now I'm also, like, in my... I don't know, free time is the way you say it, but whatever. Like, in my... Like, when I'm playing games that aren't on stream, I'm still playing Mass Effect. Fuck me. Though I've played very, very little of it, recently. Like, today, even though I had today off, I was pretty busy in the early afternoon, which is typically when I would play games on days off. So, yeah, did not get around to playing much Mass Effect here. Like, I think, like, again, I've been started Mass Effect, I think, exactly a week ago now. I think it was last Wednesday when I started it. Was it actually? Actually, no, I think it was Thursday. Either way. And I think I played 6 hours, so... like, not too much. Oh, fuck off with that. Okay, I really hate this one. Okay, yeah, Chapter 7 of Yakuza 7. I'm trying to remember... yeah, I'm probably just not gonna bother talking about it, just to avoid spoilers. I don't remember exactly... Okay, fuck off. Again, there's a difficulty spike, in my opinion at least, in the game, that happens, again, around Chapter 7 or Chapter 8. Okay, fuck off, I'm an idiot. I think it's Chapter 8, but I'm not 100% on that. But again, it sounds like you're doing a lot more side content earlier on, so I think you probably should be fine. Because I didn't do a lot of side content until around the time that I realized, like, oh shit, I'm underleveled, and then just started to do side content from that point on. How did we not get hit there? Fuck, I had it. I fucking had it. I'm an idiot. I literally had it. I just, like, didn't go forward for some reason. Yeah, you'll probably be good. Again, like, I, like, pretty much... I only did, like, 1 or 2 sub-stories at the time that I got the like, around Chapter 7 or Chapter 8. So, I would think you should be good. I mean, the difficulty spike comes from... Again, like, it stems from, like, a story thing, so it's, like, it's tough to really talk about. But yeah, I mean, like, if... I'm sure, like, if you've done a lot of the side content, you should be good. And if you've taken the time to, like, upgrade your equipment as you've progressed and everything, you should be good. Okay. Ah, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Okay, wait. Fine. No! Okay. How did I get through this last time? Yeah, see, it seems like you're approaching the game in a lot more, of a methodical way than I was. I didn't do a lot of... By the time I finished the game, I didn't do a lot of crafting. Fuck off, fuck off. Mainly because, like, by the end of the game, I could... Okay. Like, I pretty much bought... Like, I bought the best stuff I could buy, but I never really bothered too much with the actual crafting system. Like, I did, like, right after you unlock it, but, yeah, like, as time went on, I was just like, well, I can just buy the shit that I need. I don't know why I just jumped there. That was me being an idiot. Even though, like, again, like, I'm sure you can craft much better things than the things that you can buy. Just that, like... Okay, fuck. Oh, fuck off, I didn't see that. I'm such an idiot. Again, like, I don't remember having this much difficulty in the past with this section. I don't know why, like, it's just, like, right now that I'm, like, finding this... I actually thought I had it that time, too. Well, whatever. No, okay, fuck off. That was completely mistimed. Okay. I'm an idiot. I just didn't jump there for whatever reason. Okay. Yeah, played very little Mass Effect. Really just been doing a lot of side stuff in Mass Effect. I'm currently debating over how I really want to approach it, too, because it's like I've been doing a Paragon... Okay, fuck off. Been doing a Paragon playthrough, and I'm going to stick with that, but I want to also do a Renegade playthrough, and, like, I'm debating over, like, what if it's worth it to replay Mass Effect. Like, replay the trilogy immediately after, immediately after I finish it. It probably isn't worth it, but, I don't know, maybe we could stream it. Maybe I could stream a Renegade playthrough. We'll see. Ideally, I would have footage of it, though. That's kind of like the one issue I'm having with it. But, fuck off, I fucked that up. God damn it. But, I don't know, it's a potential stream series. We'll see. Because, like, we're going to be playing Mass Effect Andromeda on stream. I know that for sure, just because I'm probably not going to bother in my real time to be playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I do want to do the retrospective, so there we go. Got through that time. Oh, yeah, this section. Oh my god, we really lost so much time. From that one crash, or one bug, or whatever. There we go. Like, now, like, just playing through this again, it's reminding me, like, how much time we actually lost. Where is this that we're going to now? Oh, is this where the thing glitched? I think this is where it glitched, isn't it? Because I think this is where... Yeah, wait, where am I going? Oh, here. Okay. Oh, no, we didn't make it here. Yeah, holy shit, we lost so much time. Oh my god, like, where did it glitch out then? Because again, I remember we made it this far. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, okay. I just half-assed my way into... Half-assed, not the right term, but whatever. Just, lucked my way into landing on it. But yeah, in terms of things I'm excited for, also, obviously, you got Spyro South Africa. That starts in... a week, right? A week from tomorrow, or a week from today, technically, as it's past midnight. So that should be fun. Obviously, BB starts in about a month, or preseason should start in about a month. Technically, the season itself doesn't start for a little bit over a month, but whatever. But yeah, mostly tomorrow. I work later in the day, but early on, the plan is to watch the finale of the Challenge All-Stars and get the script done for that, and then record it on Friday, and then try to get the video done by... I mean, I should be able to get the video done for sure by Monday. Fuck. Cool. But the video, again, the plan is to get that out on next Wednesday, which should definitely be possible. I mean, should definitely happen. Like, something drastic would have to happen for that not to happen. Saying that's like a week after the finale. Shit. That's close. Oh, am I going here? I am. Again, tonight I worked a lot on the BBAU review. The plan would be to try to wrap up what I can of that. Probably by this time next week. And then after that it'll be... Oh wait, did we just get the fucking... Oh my god, I forgot all that. Yeah, we just got this. Oh no. It's like, really, like, how much time did I lose then? I must have lost so much time. Like, it's actually more time than I thought we lost. Ah, fuck. Okay, that was so bad. That was entirely my fault. I just, like, did it way too early. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, duh, I'm a fucking idiot. I can do it again. I'm just a fucking idiot. Or I could just do it there, right? Kind of. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe I can't do it again. Oh, I can do it here. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I can do it here, but I can't do it there. Okay. Entirely me not paying attention. But yeah, I think if I remember right, yeah, like after Challenge, All-Stars, and BBAU, and then after BB22 starts, I think I'm pretty free at that point in terms of stuff I need to work on. Like, there's no, like, videos that are coming out, like, immediately that I don't have done already. Well, I mean, I guess until, like, mid-season power ranking for Survivor South Africa and Big Brother and whenever those things come up, but should be good for a little while. Yeah, once I get caught up on BBAU and, oh, fuck off. Okay, well, that was perfect. Yeah, it's like I knew I lost a lot of time, but I did not realize I lost this much time from that one glitch. That makes it even more frustrating that there wasn't like some sort of checkpoint at some point. That one glitch actually like lost me probably like 20-ish minutes or so. Like, I'm just an idiot there. It's like, I was thinking, okay, like 10 minutes, whatever. Like, because like when that first happened, I was like, okay, should I suck it up and like still do it tonight? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna bother. Now knowing that like we lost this much time, like thank God I didn't try it again. Like I really would have been like I really wouldn't have been into it, knowing that I lost this much time. I think it was around here, though. I think we're nearing the spot where it glitched out. think it was here, right? Oh shit. Or no, I think I even made it further than the... Yeah, I made it further than this. Where the fuck did this thing glitch out? Oh, fuck off. Well, that was dumb. Okay, like, that's some bullshit. How am I missing that? Whatever. Let's try this way? Thank you. Oh, it must have been here. Oh, no, I did make it this far. I do remember this now. I must have been at the very end of the level, right? Like, it had to have been.
Extraordinary.
I think it was around here.
They've put into the Animus Project since the 80s. We need to go deeper next time. Find out what Abstergo's really searching for.
Yeah, I feel like it was around here.
I'm counting on your help, Clay.
Ability deactivated.
I got into an engineering program.
That's my boy. Didn't know you had it.
Yeah, I don't think I made it this far last time. So yeah, it glitched out before this. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it glitched out in the garden. Yeah, so we've made it further than... We've officially made it further than last time. Yeah, so... Hopefully we're good. Should I even bother? Like, I'm not going for the 100% ending. But, oh, this is just like... Okay, what does this say? Oh, just... nothing too new here. Or not new, but like things that need to be reminded of. Yeah, I feel like that's nothing to really talk about there. Oh, here we go. Here's the end. So I was literally at the end. Like, I was at the end of the fucking memory. Whatever. Yeah, that's really annoying. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, we might as well try to finish it. Again, if a glitch like that happens again, I'm just gonna say fuck it, because I don't care enough.
Italy, Abstergo's new research facility. I want to know what they're after with the Animus device. Your third teammate has been kept outside the assassin order, waiting to be called upon.
Lucy Stillman.
She's been trained to infiltrate Abstergo. Since the age of 17, the girl has lived outside our ranks. All her time.
By the way, like, what the fuck was she doing before that, then? If, like, by the age of 17, she was already being used as a mole for the assassins. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I fucked that up.
D-Day is February 1, 2011. You will be caught by their Lineage Discovery and Acquisition Department. They will bring you in as a test subject. Now, Lucy will get you direct access to the Animus at night. And once you have enough information, she'll get you out.
Because that definitely worked out. It's so dumb though, like how they did these like major reveals in a DLC. And this is cool though. Again, the recreation of the whatever, the place from AC1. And like it's like mirroring like him going into the Animus there.
Picture the pages of history, Mr. Kasparov. They are tattered, blackened.
And they actually got Warren back here, which is cool. Then, I mean, to be fair, he's in every game, right? Outside of, I think, Brotherhood, maybe. He's technically in Brotherhood, but his voice actors. And...
To truly know its lessons. The Animus gives us such a...
Actually, he comes back a lot, doesn't he? Because he's in Rogue also, right? And then he might be in Black Flag, I don't remember.
Very astute, Mr. Kasparov. But we do own an entertainment studio. Perhaps a period drama is in production. Contemplate that. while you finish your next session.
Here? I was excited for Survivor later in the year. That should be fun. Finally see a new Survivor US season again. Yeah, I did watch Survivor Michigan tonight. Okay, that did not work. Which was a fine episode. Kind of boring boot, but yeah, I really do love Survivor Michigan. Like, Survivor Michigan is definitely probably my favorite of the college Survivor series, even though like Maryland's definitely the more popular one. That was pretty close. I would say Michigan's definitely my favorite of the bunch. I think it's definitely the most consistent series. Yeah, even just South Africa. I'm really excited for South Africa too. I don't know how excited I am for like Australian Survivor, if I'm being honest. Like Australian Survivor just in general. Actually, you haven't watched the newer Australian Survivor, right? But like Australian Survivor for me, just like I just don't like the way Australian TV is made. Like the way that oh fuck off. It's similar issues I have with Big Brother Australia, where it's like I just don't like a lot of the production stuff with Australian Survivor in terms of like bloated episode length. Like each episode is over an hour, and then like it's on multiple times a week. It's like 24 episode seasons, like that sort of thing. Fuck off. Like I just don't like a lot of how Australian Survivor is made. So it's like, I don't know, like Australian Survivor for me, like I'm never as hyped, like outside of All Stars, like, oh fuck off. I've never been as hyped for Australian Survivor as I am for US, and like South Africa too, fair, like has their own, like has points where they have that issue, but I feel like LaRue, who's like the creative director of the modern Survivor South Africa iteration, like I feel like he knows what he's doing. Probably more so than Jeff Probst, and I feel a lot more confident in his ability to make a good Survivor season. But again, like at the end of the day, it's like obviously Survivor US is more so the main appeal, though. I feel like even though like I don't have as much faith with Probst running the show, it's like it's still exciting to have US back at some point. It's still a bit away, but it should be good. Yeah, 18 episodes is definitely more tolerable than 24. And like to be fair, also this Island of Secrets. Like I feel like while like the individual episodes maybe were like a little bit bloated at points, I never felt like Island of Secrets had that many pacing issues. As much as like Survivor South Africa, or as much as Australian Survivor has. Fuck. And like the problem, and like at least there's like a boot every episode for the most part. Again, like in South Africa Champions, there was a couple non-eliminations and stuff like that, but at least like I'm an idiot. Actually, I don't even know why I'm using the upwards one. I should just be using this. But yeah, with South Africa, like Island of Secrets and Philippines, like at least there was a boot every episode. So I think that definitely helped with the pacing. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Whereas again, like there's episodes in Australian Survivor, there's a lot of episodes in Australian Survivor where like usually like what, like at least 4 to 5 a season, where there's no boot, where it's non-elimination because they have to have that bloated episode count. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Yeah, it's like, it's funny, like I don't believe I have this much difficulty with this when I've played it in the past, but for some reason here, when I'm streaming it here, I'm having a lot more difficulty. Yeah, like even like Philippines, South Africa, Philippines. I don't think it had. Like, I think it was intended to have a non-elimination episode, but it didn't. Because, Matthew Anus, quit. Or whatever, but, But yeah, oh yeah, we're going this way, aren't we? Ah, fuck off. Oh, shit. Cool. Okay, fine. Okay, so that kind of worked itself out, too. Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the side of it, aren't I? Yeah. Wait, why can't I go through? Cool. Where am I going here? No. Cool. Whoa. Ah, fuck me, man. Well, I can't get through here. Okay. Yeah, like Australian Survivor, like I know Australian Survivor gets a lot of praise typically from a lot of the, like, super fans and stuff, but like for me it's never clicked. Like, even though I like Australian Survivor, like it's still not like oh, fuck. It's still not bad, but it's just like I just feel like as a series, I just think it has a lot more fundamental problems with it than game. Ah, fuck off. Than US or South Africa. There we go. Why didn't you? Okay, fine. Again, like I pushed the right trigger, but whatever. It's kind of funny. I never actually look at the at R2 as R2 anymore. Like whenever I think of R2, I think of it as right trigger, which is like what it is on Xbox. Despite me not playing, like I haven't played an Xbox console in so long at this point. To be fair, it's still a right trigger, but it's like obviously not called that on PlayStation. Yeah, I think with like R1, I still think of it as R1 though, instead of like right bumper or whatever. Okay. Ah, fuck! I fucked that up. That was entirely my fault. Yeah, that'd be cool if New Zealand came back. I don't think it's happening though, especially now that Matt Chisholm quit the entertainment industry.
I believe such lies to be little more than blasphemy.
If he sees the apple, let me know immediately.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, here. Yeah, I love the. I mean, like New Zealand, I think suffered that. Like New Zealand season 1 has massive pacing issues. But again, I think a lot of that came from the way that New Zealand TV is typically made, and I think through that, it just like, again, it like really just suffered in terms of the product. Like, again, like it would have been a fine enough season. Like it would have been a middle tier season for me if it was a 13 episode season edited into 45-minute episodes, that sort of thing. But having like an hour-long episode, like 20 of them, with almost half the episodes being non-elimination episodes, like it's not a good format.
You couldn't reasonably expect to be released at the end of the
Oh fuck! I fucked that up. But I still got it. Okay, and I just fucked it up again. Cool.
Is that fear I hear in your voice, Subject 16?
Oof, it's bad. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know how I fucked that up, but whatever. I mean, I know that this is like continuously moving down, but I thought I had that though. I think I should be good. Yeah, I'm good.
These readings aren't normal, Mr.
Are you there, Clay?
Ah, fuck.
Remember, stick to the mission.
What's happened?
That's bad.
Don't worry. Lucy will get you out. We're a team.
Lucy.
And he becomes disillusioned, right, with the assassins, and Gino should be coming up relatively soon, right? There we go.
Ability deactivated.
Okay. Alright. Bleeding effect. Yeah, so there's 6 memories, I believe, so we're at least 2/3 of the way in terms of memory numbers. Alright.
Clay Kazmarek.
Here's Juno.
I, who was once called Juno, have come to show you the way. Remember, in Eden.
Eve, what is this device?
Adam and you will know.
With William and Rebecca, I've been doing some amazing work. This is much, much better than my job with the Accelerator. I'm happier, Dad.
You know, I didn't get my check from you this month.
Are you listening to me?
Do these losers even pay, or is this free labor?
Money isn't everything.
You have to support this family, Clay.
Did you demand money from Mom, too? Is that why she left?
Yeah. Okay, fuck that up. Yeah, I'm kind of debating right now with this Revelations retrospective, like how I want to approach this. Because like obviously I'm going to be talking about the main game. Obviously that's the entire point of it. But I also want to talk about Lost Archive. I want to talk about Embers as well, which I'm assuming I'm going to do as one video. I'm hoping it doesn't get too long though. But to be fair, I mean, like, how much do I really have to say about like the gameplay of Lost Archive? Like, I'm sure I'm not going to talk that much about it, so I think it should be fine. But I do worry about that video getting too long. But also, like, even if it is, it's like, it's Revelations. It's like, again, it's not like Final Fantasy 15 where it's like there's just like so much shit to say about that I felt like I need to break it up into 2. Oh wait, I'm going here. I'm an idiot. Wait, am I going? Oh no, I went the wrong way. Yeah, it's the wrong way entirely. It's like this way, isn't it? But yeah, I feel like I feel like Embers and Lost Archive just isn't enough to make its own video. And to be honest, I don't know if I would even care enough to make like Lost Archive. I just wouldn't give a shit enough to make its own video. Oh, okay, cool. Embers is a bit of a different story, but again, I don't feel like it needs its own video, so it's probably fine just keeping it as one. Okay, I just fucked that up again. Yeah, and even then, like, yeah, where would I find room on the schedule? So yeah, it's not worth it. Okay. Here we go. yeah, as I was saying before, though, when I finish the BBAU, getting caught up with BBAU, that's when I'll probably start writing the script for the Revelations and the Final Fantasy 15 videos. Email from his mom. No, nothing too important. And just background on him. His father. Well, and his mother, obviously, but... I forgot that you don't have any blocks or anything here. I didn't even pay attention to that. Actually, that should be pretty obvious considering how the level's designed, but still. As I said, like, currently really taking my time with Mass Effect. Don't even, like, know... Like, don't even have, like, a guess of, like, when I'll be able to finish that. Again, when I finish it, like, I'm going to do a retrospective of that as well. Again, that's the plan, is to start next year with a series of retrospectives on the Mass Effect series. Like, that'll be the next game series. I'm an idiot. Next game series I do a series of videos on. Like, obviously, like, I have the Oxys stuff that's coming out at the end of this year. The next one after that will be Mass Effect. But again, like, when do I get around to finishing Mass Effect? I don't even know. Nor is it really, like, it's not even that important right now anyway, because, like, I'm so far ahead on video game videos that doesn't really matter.
What has been? What will be?
Then what you must do is clear. Help Desmond Miles.
No. Not me. I refuse.
Thousands of years this message waited. Soon its promise shall be fulfilled. Go forth, with eyes open to all but the truth.
I remember, there used to be so much, like, within this Assassin's Creed community, so much speculation over Clay. And again, like, now it doesn't even matter. There used to be, like, speculation of, like, was he an instrument of the First Will? Like, was he a sage? Like, stuff like that. Like, no, that matters anymore. Where am I going right now? Oh, here? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, something else that, like, that we know is coming at the end of this year, I'm not entirely sure if I want to do a video on just yet, is, we know that there's going to be a celebrity version of Big Brother Australia coming at the end of the year. I'm still debating over whether or not I want to bother with it. There we go, memory 6. This is it, right? I think there's only 6. I might be wrong, maybe there's 7, but I think there's only 6.
Ability activated.
I've administered paliperidone.
Oh, I feel like there probably is 7. No, there is 7. There's at least one more, I know. Maybe there's 8 for all maybe I'm just, like, completely misremembering. But there's more than this. Now I think about it, there's gotta be, because I remember that there's shit.
How are you doing, Dad?
I remember the
Hanging in there?
Okay, I remember the beginning of the final level.
Our contractor's not getting any jobs thanks to this crappy economy. I haven't been to work in a week.
That's tough. I sent a check. It should arrive today or tomorrow.
Alright. Yeah, it's kind of another reason why I'm willing to do this Top Games of the Generation video right now. Just because, again, I'm so far ahead on video game videos right now that's, like, it doesn't really matter how long it takes for me to do some of these videos. I mean, like, I talk about not doing the 2018 year in gaming video, but it's like, 2018 year in gaming video, like, that's its own separate piece. Like, that would take forever. But, like, something like the Games of the Generation, like, I feel like that's enough time where it's like it's still worth doing. Okay, I almost fucked that up. Yeah, Australian celebrities, like, that's kind of why I'm worried on whether, not worried, that's not the right term, why I'm a bit more hesitant on whether or not I'm going to cover it. I think I just will if it turns out to be current format. Like, if it's a social strategy game, I'll probably just do it. Because I'm sure it's not going to be that long of a season anyway. If it turns out to be like a 20 episode season, then fuck that. I'm not going to bother. But if it's like, I don't know, like a 10 episode season or something like that, with the current format of BBAU, even though I don't like the current format of BBAU, it's still like something that there's at least stuff to talk about within it. Like, it's not like just all public vote and that's it. Like, there's still strategy involved. There's still social strategy involved. It's like I feel like there's enough to talk about to where it's like I would be willing to make a video, but I don't know. It's also like, do I care enough? Like, it's on the schedule. Like, I have it listed as a video on the schedule right now, so I'm about to die, by the way. Yeah. So, I mean, I'll probably do it, but we'll see. It's not a guarantee, though. I talked about this earlier. Like, I think I'm going to cancel the Valhalla DLC reviews that I had scheduled. Especially if Horizon ends up coming out somewhere in the October and November range. That kind of, like, allows that to be the perfect replacement for those videos. I just feel like I'm just not going to do it. I don't care enough anymore. Shit. Like, it just really, like, it pains me to think about playing Valhalla again. Like, I just don't want to do it. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I had that. I mean, like, Australian... Well, I mean, you haven't watched Australian Survivor, but, like, Australian Survivor has some celebrities on it at points. That some of them do actually play. Now, some of them have like, seem to be on a moral high ground where they try to act as if they're not playing, or try to act as if they're morally better than other people. But there are, like, celebrities on Australian Survivor that are playing decently hard. So it's like I don't think it's out of the realm possibility that they get like a somewhat competent cast together. I mean, with the champion versus contender seasons on Australian Survivor, like, those are essentially celebrities versus non-celebs. We're not gonna make it, I don't think. Oh no, I think we are gonna make it. Here we go. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Yeah, that was entirely my fault. Oh shit, that's really unlucky. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it does. Edit favors the celebs. Definitely. Yeah, I would say it does. I think Champions of Contenders won for sure. I mean, I'm too fair though. I mean, the person that gets the most confessionals on both, I think, of the Champions vs. Contenders seasons are actually contenders. But yeah, actually, I didn't think about that until now. Yeah, that is the case. But yeah, I would say, like, there are definitely a lot more contenders that get no screen time than there are champions. And really, that's like one of my bigger issues with Champions vs. Contenders 2 is how unbalanced the edit is on that season, where like half of the Contenders tribe, you know nothing about them. On Champions vs. Contenders 2, which is a season that is very well liked by the general public. Like, you ask a lot of like people on Survivor Reddit and stuff, like Champions vs. Contenders 2 is like one of the most popular seasons. But for me, it never clicked. And I did a review of it, like, when it came out, and, like, even then I didn't like it. Ah, shit. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're going here. Like, it's not a bad season at the end of the day, but it's, like, it's just a season that, for me, like, just the presentation of it just, really soured me on it, even though it is a season that's like filled with a lot of big moves, a lot of blind sides and that sort of thing, but just the presentation was not strong in my opinion. Here we go, big reveal.
Lucy, this is where your background comes into play. If our experiments with Desmond and the Animus aren't going well, you will remove him from Abstergo. Take him somewhere he will feel comfortable.
Which, but again, this is clearly a retcon. The fact that like Lucy was a triple agent the entire time.
Since Desmond will be reading our emails, we will ensure
it's a retcon from AC2 at least. Brotherhood, they had this planned, you can tell.
Once you are embedded,
but
I will come to pick up the Animus tapes.
It's very clearly a retcon from what was happening during AC2, where there's no indication that this was the case in AC1 or 2, especially AC1.
We're counting on you, Lucy. You have served the Templar Order well, and we never forget loyalty. Oh, yes. Once inside their hideout, perhaps you might ask the assassins why they left you alone for so many years.
But yeah, I believe the Memory 7, like this is the end of Memory 6, I'm pretty sure. Memory 7 should be called the end of the road, right? And that's the end. I mean, that's the final one, I should say. But here, that symbol there is the symbol of Juno, which is interesting. And that's why there's a lot of speculation of, like, is he part of the Instruments of the First Will, which is this cult that worshipped Juno. But again, that amounts to nothing. The end of the road, right? Alright, the line. Ooh, close enough. Yeah, here we go. This is the final memory. I do think once we finish this, we're just going to end the stream. I don't feel like there's much of a point in, like, there's not any other side content that I feel like we need to play. And, we're already going to be over 3 hours at that point. So I think we'll end the stream after this level, but then this level itself is like 15-20 minutes, so it's not like we're right at the end of the stream just yet. Can you not run in this? I kind of forgot about that, actually. Oh. Well, that's entirely my fault. There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot what game I was playing. I forgot to push R2. Okay. And, like, to be fair, I would have died anyway, but, he's like, I forgot that laser thing was there. But, still, I forgot. Like, I completely forgot to put the blocks there. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, did we get that checkpoint? How did we get that checkpoint? Oh shit. I fucked that up. Man, let's just die. Yeah, like on I I actually, I mean, I talk about this in my Australian Survivor season ranking, but I actually really like Champions vs. Contenders 1. And it's like, it's a season that, like, a lot of the Australian Survivor fan base doesn't like. But, I don't know, I've always really liked it for whatever reason. It's like, I think the post-merge of that season is one of the best post-merges in definitely Australian Survivor. It is, I think it's easy. Best post-merge in Australian Survivor for me. But, oh, we got this back. Okay, and I fucked it up already. But, okay, well, cool. I mean, there's so many, like, great moments in the post-merge of that season. And, like, I don't think the pre-merge is as bad as what people say, even though it isn't great. I mean, it definitely, oh, what? Fine. I think out of the pre-merges in Australian Survivor, like, it is probably, like, ranked probably, like, 4 or 5 out of 5, or 3, like, 3 or 4 out of 5, in my opinion, but I think it's post-merge, for me, is very clearly number 1. Okay, and I'm an idiot again. That's literally all I had to do. I literally just had to go to the side. But whatever. Alright. I remember this is like the section I remember the most from this game. This really fucking bizarre section where, okay, and I fucked it up. Where you're essentially just jumping from space to space. I fucked it up again. I might make it though. Okay, I almost made it. But in terms of Australian Survivor though, I mean, like, at least the reboots and stuff, like I would say season, okay, I fucked that up again. Like, I mean, obviously, I assume you're gonna watch all of them anyway. Because it sounds like you're a completionist by the end of the day. Okay, fuck off. Yeah, I would say that, like, no matter what with Australian Survivor, I would say watch all of them anyway. Like, even though, like, and like, season 1 has, okay, I fucked this up again. I'm just being an idiot. Season 1 definitely has its issues, particularly the post-merge. But, like, I feel like Australian Survivor, like, is a series that you might as well just watch all of them. Like, again, like, with South Africa, like, as much as I'm a completionist of things, and if it was me, like I watched all of South Africa, and I would always watch all of it, but, like, from people that aren't completionists, like, I would understand why they wouldn't watch all of the South Africa seasons. Like really, I would say, like, probably only, like, 5, 6, 7 are that important to watch, and even 5 is debatable. But yeah, with Australian Survivor, I would say you might as well watch all of them, especially because they all lead up to an all-star season at least, so at least you have that. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going right now? I think I'm going the wrong way. I think that's the problem with this. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to head this way. Oof. Okay, thank God. I was, like, worried it was gonna glitch out again. Okay. Well, fine. Yeah, to be honest, I'm starting to get to that point where I'm starting to get tired again, like I was last stream, but it's like, at least we're at the end of this time, so I feel like I don't feel like I'm gonna give up on it this time. Yeah, I definitely feel like Australian Survivor, again, at least you have that benefit. Oh, fuck off. You have that benefit of there being All Stars at the end. And even though All Star, like Australian Survivor All Stars is a massive disappointment of a season, like it still is like still a cool thing, especially like from international Survivor standpoint, where like we still like that's the only international Survivor All Star season up to this point. Yeah, I was really hoping that this season of South Africa was going to be All Stars. I remember there was like that's why I did that casting South Africa All Star video back in like the end of 2019. It's because there were rumors at that point that season 8 was going to be All Stars. Then that didn't amount to anything. Where am I going right now? I am going this way, right? Yeah, okay. I would love a South Africa All-Stars, though. I really feel like this would have been the perfect timing, too. Like, just season number-wise and everything. I feel like... I'm thinking, like, how many of the older people can you really get at this point? It's like, I feel like it's very hard to believe that they'll get anyone from Season 1. Like, I think Season 2, the only person I could see them actually getting is probably someone like an Amanda, who has stayed within the South Africa community, Survivor South Africa community. But like anyone else, like I just don't really see it. Malaysia, from what I understand, like, or not Malaysia, Santa Carolina, from what I understand, like I'm pretty sure you said you haven't watched it yet, but the major star of that season has openly not wanted to come back. So it's like, again, at that point, it's like, who do you really get from that season? I fucked it up. Yeah, then, like, you got Maldives, where, like, I feel like Maldives, you can probably get some people. Like, I think, like, Tejan, I think you can get, probably, like, Let's Go, both of which have been, like, still involved in the community. I don't know about Heike. I don't know about, like, a Bonnie. Who else is there? Allison, maybe? Especially if you can't get that person from Season 3. I think Season 4... I think Season 4 still has some returning potential, even though, yeah, it is, like, a radically different show from what it was during Season 4. And I think Season 5, I think that's where you're going to get a lot of returnees from that point forward. Again, Season 5, you got... Like, even though, again, the rebooted series is technically not until Season 6, I think Season 5 is still close enough with a lot of people still involved in the community that you can still get Graham, you can still get Xavion, you can get Sivu, you can get Boule if you want her, you can get Marion, Shane. Like, there's still a lot of people there that are in contention for a return. If they were to do All Stars, then I think once you get to 6 and 7, then again I think that there's a lot of people there. So, like, yeah, I think they could have done it if they wanted to, but I guess they didn't want to. Plus, also, I mean, it's also you got to factor in the production company and all that stuff. Like, obviously, LaRue just can't do anything he wants. But it would have been cool if we got All Stars, but obviously, it's not happening.
Access granted.
Are we at the end? I don't remember anymore how much more there is after this. This could be the end. I don't remember. This must be like a really bizarre DLC if like anyone were to play this without being an Assassin's Creed fan. I feel like if you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, why the fuck are you playing this DLC? Because like from a gameplay perspective, it's like it's really a nothing DLC. Where it's like there's games that do this sort of gameplay better. I do remember now that yeah, there's still some more stuff. But it's like when you also look at it from a story standpoint, the story makes no fucking sense if you don't know Assassin's Creed. Oh, fuck off. Okay. it's like none of this stuff of like Lucy or Juno or any of this stuff makes sense if you don't know Assassin's Creed. Fuck. Yeah, I think, yeah, like someone mentioned that before. I think I forgot when it was, but yeah, I talked about. Oh no, it was Big Brother that I talked about. Yeah, but yeah, Survivor, Australian versus U.S. versus South Africa, that sort of thing. I think like sometimes it's mentioned like add New Zealand. I don't think it's that far fetched of an idea from an Australia standpoint. Like I think I could see Australian Survivor doing something similar to that. Like I don't think it's out of the realm possibility of them going for an international cast like that. Oh fuck off! I had that. Damn it. I don't see South Africa doing it just because I feel like in South Africa it's still a relatively niche show, and it's a show that's still trying to build its audience. While I think Survivor US, I just think doesn't want to bother with other versions of the show. I think Australian Survivor, though, is kind of in a perfect spot to do something like this, where it's like, I think we've seen it. Like, I mean, I don't know how spoiled you are on the casting of Champions vs. Contenders, but Russell Hantz is on Champions vs. Contenders, Australian Survivor. And I feel like that kind of opens the door for more US people, at least, on Australian Survivor. Even though there are some circumstances around that get very spoilery that I can't talk about here. But yeah, I do feel like the door is open, at least, for... And I think now with South Africa, from what I understand, I believe Survivor South Africa is on 10 play. So, like, people in Australia can watch it. Can watch Survivor South Africa, so I think there's a semblance of a chance. Now, if not with South Africa, like not, then I think definitely US and versus Australia. I think that's definitely an idea that is theoretically possible. But yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see if they ever were to do that. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's like a idea for like any recent season, but I think if we get to like season 12 or something of Australian Survivor, I could see them considering like an idea like that. You know who wins, but do you know how well Russell Hantz does on Champions vs. Contenders? Like, I mean, obviously you would know that he doesn't win, but how do we get through this? So we have to look here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just talk about that. Yeah, and Russell Hantz does not leave a good impression, which I think is the worrying thing about that idea, is that they did not have a good experience with Russell Hantz on Australian Survivor, where Russell, again, gets taken out very early. He ends up being very pissed off at production and his fellow players to the point where he calls them out on social media and everything, to the point where he doesn't show up for the reunion show and they mock him during the reunion show, where they like literally spend time going to people in the reunion show just to mock Russell. And I think it's very clear that, again, like, that did not end up being a great experience for them bringing Russell Hantz on the Australian version. So it's like I feel like that's probably one of the hindrances to that idea. But I think they got to know that Russell Hantz is Russell Hantz, right? Like, they got to know that, like, Russell Hantz is a very special case. Ah, fuck off, I fucked that up, and I'm fucking up even more. Cool. Fuck. I had it, I just went to the wrong fucking thing. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that time I didn't have it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they had to know, right? Like, they had to know that he was going to be a lunatic. and like get really bitter when he loses and all that sort of stuff. Which, by the way, have I mentioned this that Russell wanted to collab with me at one point? I probably shouldn't talk about this considering he ended up being pissed at me. Yeah, because I never got back to him. But there was a point, I think like a year ago or so. I think it was like, to be honest, I have a feeling I know what it was. Like, because like obviously he ended up doing this top 100 Survivor player video series. And I assume it was to help, like, it was to work on him with that. But, yeah, he did, like, he, like, left a comment on one of my videos that I didn't see until after the fact of, like, hey, do you want to collab or whatever? And, like, this is around the time that he was putting that thing together. So, like, I'm assuming that probably is what it was. But, yeah, I just never got back to him. And then, like, I just saw a comment from... Like, I saw the second comment from him before the first one, which was him being angry at me for not responding to his first comment. So, oh, well. It is what it is. Fuck off. Alright. I mean, which, to be fair, also, like, even if I had seen the first comment, I probably wouldn't have said yes anyway. I probably wouldn't have bothered, but... Like, I legitimately did not see his first comment. Yeah, what's happened to Russell? Like, I haven't paid attention. Like, has Russell Hantz still... Like, is he still doing videos? Because I know when I, like, was doing... like, around the time I was doing my player ranking and everything, I know he was doing a lot of Survivor videos at that point. But I haven't followed him since, so I don't know if, like, he's still doing... Ah, shit. Still doing video... Or still doing Survivor videos or not? Oh, are we supposed to go up? I guess so. Actually, you know what? Let's look this up right now. I don't watch other, like, Survivor YouTubers or anything. Like, I just don't bother with it anymore. Like, I still follow what Peridium is doing, but, like, outside of him, I don't... Okay, I just fucked that up. I don't really. Like, there's a couple times where I just, like, randomly see what, like, Once Upon an Island and Idled Out are doing, because, like, they end up in my recommended things, but, yeah, I haven't really, like, paid attention to what other people are really doing recently. Like, I am still subscribed to Peridium, though, so it's like I do see what his new videos are every time. Is this the end? I think it was supposed to. Yeah, I'm seeing it now, yeah. Last upload was a month ago. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's tried to do, like, a challenge and, like, try to, like, expand, right? And, like, start, like, a network sort of thing. I completely forgot about that. Huh.
Thursday, January 27th.
Yeah, this is the end.
2011, 2 p.m.
Hi, Clay, it's your dad. Pick up the phone. I know we haven't talked in a long time. I'm fixing the back porch. It's hotter than hell out here, and I could use a hand. Call me.
Yeah,
Let me know you're okay.
Russell Hantz is such an interesting figure to me in Survivor history. Dude, actually, that's something that I kind of find funny, too, is I believe, like, the time that he contacted me was, like, immediately after I did a video where I bashed on his game. I don't remember exactly which video it was, but it was, like, that was kind of, like, a funny circumstance, too. Okay. And this is the end, right? Maybe. Yeah, this is it. This is the end. Which, again, we're not going to get the true ending here because, I didn't get all of the Amos fragment things, which is technically not canon too, right? Yeah, like to go through that door. Like if we had all the Animus fragments, we would be able to go through that door, and Clay would end the cycle of this going over and over again. But like technically, like that's not canon, so it's like it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean that's part of the reason why I wouldn't have even bothered with it, even if I did see that first message with Russell. It's like I just don't feel like he's like probably the greatest person to be working with in terms of being able to keep a stable relationship with. Like, I'm very much like him on Survivor. I mean, I just don't see it being yeah, so here again it loops back to the beginning if you don't have all the Animus fragments, which again, not gonna bother getting the full ending because that would be a pain to redo all that. But yeah, alright, we're done. That's Lost Archive. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it with this Revelations playthrough. Pretty much done everything I wanted to do. Yeah. Wait, why am I getting... Oh, because they're like pretending you're going... Okay. It's so dumb. Like, I mean, that is a little detail that is like technically a nice detail. They bothered to have those screens there to pretend like you're still within the Animus and everything, but it's just funny to... Again, like, how does this have more sync than this one? Oh, yeah, if I were to load back into this, it would go to credits, right? I think I talked about this earlier. Yeah, I believe this just goes straight to the credits again. To the beginning of credits. Yeah, it does. Because it won't allow you to continue on with the side content until you've watched all the credits, which this game's credits are ridiculous. Like, they're over 30 minutes long of just straight credits, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, thankfully, in future games they allow you to skip it, but in this game they don't. So, whatever. Maybe I'll just let this run as we kind of just line things down here. Again, like, yeah, again, I feel like I got everything I needed to get done. I mean, obviously I didn't end up finishing the Master Assassin missions. That's really the only thing I didn't finish out of the things I planned on doing. But it's like, I mean, oh yeah, I talked about this earlier. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that Assassin's Creed, it's like when they, like, obviously when they first started, they had, like, normal credits, like, and, like, sitting through, like, a normal set of credits isn't that bad. Like, Assassin's Creed 2 has, like, 10 minutes of credits or something like that. It's not that bad. Brotherhood has, like, I think, like, 13 minutes, something like that. 15 minutes. Like, I mean, it's long, but it's not, like, intolerable. This game is ridiculous, though, because this game was developed in 9 months, and through that, they essentially had, like, all these, like, pretty much every single Ubisoft studio helped out with this game. And through that, there's a whole bunch of credits, and I just think they just didn't think things through, that, like, oh yeah, this is kind of ridiculous for us to have the players actually sit through this, because like it was fine for previous games because like credits weren't that long, so it was like whatever. But like with this game it got ridiculous, and then they learned their lesson after this, where like starting from AC3 you can skip credits. And it's even gotten to the point now where like they don't even have credits in the game. Like they have it as like a part of the menu, like the main menu that you can see at any time, but like it's not, there's no credits at the end of the game anymore. Which also kind of makes it confusing for like games like Odyssey and Valhalla, where there's branching different storylines, and it made, like, especially with Valhalla in particular, like it made it very tough to even know when you're actually done. And it kind of made it feel kind of anticlimactic, but yeah, I mean, actually, I'm trying to think, like, even Syndicate didn't have any credits, so it's, even up to, even in 2015, they got rid of credits by then. Yeah, like here, it's like, it's literally just 30 minutes of credits, and then you get, like, these random shots of the island, like, reconstructing itself over time. Actually, I don't think you can... Can you go outside of the Animus when you get back into the game? I don't remember anymore. If that really matters. Actually, I mean, we can check this on... Like, we're not gonna sit through 30 minutes of credits. But I can load into the completed save. I did actually sit through the 30 minutes of credits before. And we can see some things there. Like this one is already a completed file. Which again, like, I could have sworn I had a file with more sync than that on this profile, but I guess not. I guess it must have been on the other one. Yeah, okay, so I just want to see. You can go to Animus Island. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess it makes sense because you could play Desmond's Journey after you finish the main story, but I never thought about that though. Because I've never done Desmond's Journey after I finished the main story. Okay, either way. I think we're pretty much done. I think, like, before we end, just kind of run through things moving forward. Again, like, next stream series, as I said, probably Death Stranding. The question is, when are we going to start it? And the reason why I finished Revelations tonight is because I won't be able to stream tomorrow. I have to get up early on Friday, so I won't be streaming there. Ooh, this is a nice spot to... Well, either way. Yeah, this looks nice. But either way, so, gonna be busy on Friday morning. We're gonna be busy Friday morning, and because that won't be able to stream at night because I have to get up pretty early. I have to get up early on Saturday and Sunday because I work those days, and don't want to stream the nights before those. Also, Sunday is going to be this weird day where, like, I work super late as well. It's not going to be fun, but because of that, probably not going to stream Sunday. So really, it's not going to be until Monday that I have the next chance to stream. And then what days I stream next week is, like, kind of a bit more up in the air because it's like, again, Monday and Wednesday are the most ideal days for me. I'm thinking Thursday is going to be tough because, like, Survivor South Africa. And I don't know how I really want to approach this because I talked about this earlier that I wanted to make Thursday, like, I wanted to make my schedule moving forward. At least I'm going to try to do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. The problem is that Thursday is Survivor South Africa, and it's also Big Brother when Big Brother starts. Which Big Brother, if it was just Big Brother alone, that's fine. That's actually kind of perfect because, like, even though I won't be able to watch the eviction episode, I at least can talk through the eviction result, like the eviction, the HOH results, and all that stuff on the episode, on the stream of that night. That'll be cool. But now that I didn't even think the fact that there's also going to be Survivor South Africa, which that kind of muddies things up a bit. Where it's like, I won't have time to watch Survivor South Africa before work, I don't think, unless, because if I'm thinking back to last year, or not, actually almost 2 years ago now, when Eye on the Secrets is on, at least the normal source that I go to for watching the episodes, at the time, like, didn't have it uploaded until, like, around 5 p.m., my time, which is, like, again, I'm going to be working, so, I don't know. I don't know how to approach that in terms of that, but it's like, again, that's, we'll figure it out, but, like, obviously I don't need to have watched, Star Wars before I stream, but it's like, ideally I would, so I don't know, and it's like, I don't really want to do 3 days in a row if I'm I would like to do 3 days a week, but I don't want to do 3 days in a row. I feel like that's a bit much, yeah, I did that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like a couple weeks ago, and I got really burnt out by the end of that. So I feel like, again, like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday is ideal, but again, if it has to be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, it's not the worst thing in the world either. I think we'll take it week by week, because I feel like there's going to be certain times where it's like, it's more ideal to do Thursday, and certain times where it's not. But, yeah, that's kind of the general plan there. Again, I think Monday, Wednesday are the most ideal days, and then whether it's Sunday or Thursday as the third day is going to be up in the air. though obviously like last week I couldn't do Monday and Wednesday because I was working on videos on Monday and Wednesday, so I did Tuesday and Thursday instead. So that's another factor. But again, I'm not going to be getting around to being like super deep into working on videos for a little while now, because I'm really right now I'm like kind of in between batches of videos, and right now I'm working on like the Challenge All Stars and BBAU, which aren't super intensive. So it's like it's probably going to be a while until we get to another situation like that where I'm going to work all night on a single video, unless I get like really into writing the script for like the Revelations retrospective or something like that. But it's like even then, it's like I don't see myself going super late into the night working on those sort of things. I mean, though, to be fair, I did that with 13 Sentinels, so it's like maybe I will. Who knows? Where like the 13 Sentinels review, when the night I wrote that, I spent until like 2 o'clock in the morning writing that review. But I got a late start to writing it too, so that was another factor. But either way, I mean that's for further down the road. Again, like the current plan is Death Stranding. I don't know, like, and that should take a decent amount of time. Like, I mean, again, like I'm assuming it's going to take us around 30-ish hours. So I'm thinking like it's probably going to take a good 3 weeks, probably, possibly more, to finish that based on the current stream schedule. But we'll do Death Stranding, which the main purpose of that playthrough is again to just reassess it before doing the Top Games of the Generation video. Largely, like the main things I want to reassess are how tedious is the gameplay, because at this point when I look back at Death Stranding, I have issues with the game. Like the gameplay just feels annoying to me when I think back at it. So that is one thing that I want to reassess. And then the other things is just the story, like the general main narrative of the game I want to reassess as well. So that's kind of what I'm looking for in the Death Stranding replay. And then yeah, beyond that, it's like, who knows what we're going to be playing. It's up in the air. Again, I have like certain games I know I want to play at some point, like Judgment, like Mass Effect Andromeda. You got like certain other games that I will be doing videos on at some point. Ghost of Tsushima probably. And then there's other games for the Game of the Generation video, like Firewatch I want to replay. I want to replay Inside. I want to replay... There was one more that was like an obvious one, Gravity Rush, which at that point we might as well do 1 and 2. Technically I only need to do 1, but it's like... I feel like I've actually never played 1 and 2 back to back, so I think that might be an interesting thing to do as well. So, I mean, those are probably the streams moving forward. Horizon also, like depending on when Forbidden West comes out, we'll replay Horizon around that time. I think we'll also replay, like if Wolf Among Us comes out this year, which I don't think it will, but if it does, we'll probably play Wolf Among Us as well, because I want to do a retrospective of that before the second one comes out. So all of those things are factors moving forward, but right now I'm kind of taking it like kind of, I don't know, day by day, but like more game by game, I guess you can say, where I think it's just a bit tough to really plan ahead too much, because like we don't know really where we're going to be at the time that we finish each individual game. But yeah, and that's the plan for the short term. Again, long term, again, I just plan on doing what I'm doing, both with the Marine Review main channel and also with this Twitch channel. Just gonna continue doing what I'm doing. If it catches on, it catches on. I mean, I do plan on announcing, like, talking more about, like, I don't know how you really call it, but like plugging, I guess, this Twitch channel on a couple of the future videos moving forward. I talked about this earlier in the stream, but like BB23 cast assessment, I will probably plug this channel, my Survivor 41 video that I plan on doing whenever the full cast is out and stuff. That video I'll probably plug, and then also Survivor 41 cast assessment later in the year. I'll probably plug the Twitch channel, and then after that, I think I'll just let it be. I probably just won't talk about it ever again on the main channel. But I feel like at that point, like I feel like right now it hasn't hit. Like I haven't put it in videos that have hit the majority of my audience. So I feel like once I get, again, Big Brother season, Survivor season, that sort of stuff, then that's most of the people that will that, like, I feel like that's gonna be the point where, like, most of the people that I can get to come over here will have come over here by that point. Where, like, right now, again, like, I only announced in the Survivor South Africa video and Big Brother Canada, which are two relatively niche things on the channel. I mean, obviously not as niche as the video game stuff that I generally do, but still relatively niche. So it's like, I think there's still more potential for getting some more people here at some point. But yeah, that is for down the road. But yeah, I mean, that's it for Revelations. Revelations playthrough here. Again, got pretty much everything I wanted to get done. And yeah, that's it for the stream. Thank you, Sora Quill, for still being here. Yeah, I don't believe this stream ever got more than like 3 or 4 viewers at one time, but what are you gonna do? It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, that is it for Revelations. Next up will be Death Stranding at some point next week, probably Monday, but again, don't lock me into that. So yeah, see you later.